Michael hasn't called.
Let's start the stream this way. I mean, let's start this portion of the stream this way.
Jennifer, like Jay said, Tracy says she knew. Get everyone together. Only one thing.
Guys, this is what I got for my snack. We're starting the girls' club with a pizza puff. Something a little different today. Pizza puff. You guys see the pizza puff? I'm gonna eat it. You snooze, you lose. Diablo Club. Do girls like Diablo? And Korean Taiwan. Yeah, there's a bunch of Korean and Taiwanese. So I have a couple of them on my list. We're gonna look at some of them Asian ways. If you know any more when we get to that part, you can let me know. Like if you know any... I only have one Taiwanese one on my list. Skittle is kind of like a burrito. It's kind of like a burrito, but shorter and fatter, and filled with pizza type stuff instead of burrito type stuff. Do you think in the girls' club they eat pizza puffs? Do you guys think they eat pizza puffs at the girls' club? What do you think? Girls' club party. Alright, the first one we're going to look at... Oh, let me just reintroduce... Hey guys, I just finished Diablo I and Diablo II on stream. I've replayed them after not having played them for a long time. It was pretty fun. Casual playthrough and single player. The way to go for Diablo. That's the fun way. And Diablo 1 is still my favorite. It is decided. And now we're going to look at a whole ton of other Diablo-like games. We're just going to look at them, and we're going to judge them. Let's start with Ancient Evil. I'm going to go in alphabetical order here. So Ancient Evil, this might be one of the ones. This is PC. Let's see. Silver Lightning Software. I think it's American. This is not one of the good ones. But this is PC. Kind of looks... I think this is one of the 3D ones. Kind of Skittles. It looks like this. Now, every single one of these... Wait. Man, this one looks pretty bad. But maybe in a good way. Every single one of these Diablo-likes has a screen like this. With like the inventory screen like this. This is one of the more ghetto ones I've seen. And then usually they have like a stat screen like this as well. This is very similar to Diablo with the 4 stats. So this is Ancient Evil. Now, this I believe is actually full 3D. A couple of these are actually full 3D. Have you guys ever heard of Ancient Evil? PGH stat. What were the stats again? Oh, toughness. Like instead of constitution, toughness. Okay, yeah. So I don't know, like I like the ghetto-ness of this one. But it's kind of cool that it has no music and it's just it's kind of cool the way it starts out. I like Diablo-likes like this, where it starts very simply. You're just like in a dungeon and it's just real simple, and there's secret doors like right off the bat. That's kind of cool. And I like that it looks isometric. I guess is it 3D? I guess it's 2D? Everything looks so simple. No, the character is clearly polygons. But I guess the background is actually isometric pixel art. It looks kind of cool. Now this looks very ghetto, but yet it kind of is appealing to me. It's got that kind of Diablo I sense of like uneasiness to it. You have slain a booger. It says you have slain a booger. What the heck is that? There's not much in the way of videos for this one. Probably not that many people know this one. I wonder what country this is from. Is this American? This video, it's not a long play. This is only like a 10-minute little video. Is there a long play for this? There's a wait, no, this is... What is this? Is this the same game? I don't think so. Oh, there's a spellcaster class. Wait. Oh, it also came out for Windows Mobile. Well, I want to see the spellcaster cast. Oh, it's different. I'd like to see more of the game beyond just like the first 10 minutes, you know? This is not the same game. Is this it? Huh. What is this video? Is this a trailer? Oh, there's a... I think this is for the mobile version. I wonder if it's even possible to still find this game and run it. Would you guys like to see a stream of this game? Ancient Evil is Rising. Wow. Well, I wouldn't play this version, but the other PC version... I gotta be honest. I would play this. Oh, look at these textures. What is... This game just has this... It has that weird ghetto RPG charm. Like I would at least try it. No, you're not picking... I want to hear your opinions. But I'm not going to play another Diablo-like just now. Well, let's look at a different one. Whoops. Let's look at a different one. All right, I don't know. Probably not at the top of the list. That one. It's kind of interesting, but yeah, it does look bad. For sure. Let's look at the Broken Land. Now, this is one of the ones that was definitely made popular by the Macaw playthrough of this game, and probably nobody had heard about it until then. So this is one of the one that is like that. Oh, there's the Duke Donuts playthrough as well. Another streamer. This one is supposed to be... Like, it looks cool, but it has a lot of problems. It is indeed... It is indeed broken. As evidenced by the full playthroughs that streamers have done. This one gets extremely difficult towards the end and is kind of broken. It's called Broken Land, but look at the interface of this game, though. The interface looks... Like, the border looks amazing. And this looks very Diablo 1. Which I like. Apparently you can have 4 party members. This is you here. Look at the way your life meter is displayed here on the interface. Like a little brain with... This is like flesh guts along the border. God, it looks amazing. I finished the pizza puff. Snack has been finished. Would you guys like to watch a 20-hour playthrough of this? Well, it looks, you know, like it looks kind of sluggish and weird, but I like the graphics. I guess it has no music, though. The border's amazing. I would definitely try this. Broken Land, good percent ending, and 353. A speed run. That's good. That lets you know that it's possible.
Hier kommen wir gleich zu irgendwelchen kleinen Steinviechern. Igel, Stachel, whatever that is.
And we can see more of the game as well. Some of the dungeon textures look really cool. You look at this dungeon. Look at the graphics. I think the game does have music. You just have to get... There's music here.
Ich mache mal noch eine kurze Reset-Tour.
German speedrunner here. I guess this is a German game?
Gleich da.
Oh, look. He's got all 4 party members. You got all 4 party members on the side.
So.
This Path of Exile? No, it's not Path of Exile. This is better than Path of Exile.
Oh, ich bin Geld mehr.
Graphically, it looks really awesome. I don't know. I wonder how easy it is to get that to run. I would try that. Whoops. Okay, what did I do with my list? Excuse me. Dude, what did I do? Oh, okay. Oh, there it is. Okay. Okay. Let's look at the Chosen Well of Souls. A bit too much. I think it's awesome. Like, it's so gutsified. Snake. How slow the gameplay is. Yeah, I could deal with that. I could deal with some. I don't mind the slowness. All right. Chosen Well of Souls. Was that it? Wait, what was it called again? What did I just say? The Chosen Well of Souls. Have any of you guys ever heard of The Chosen Well of Souls? There was. That was on, you know, Miss Asian Waste. Yeah, I saw a list. I saw that on a list, but I decided to exclude that one. All right, this is one of the 3D ones. So this is 2007. This looks a little bit more modern. This is one of the ones that's trying to do with 3D now. For my tastes, this is not as ugly as some of the more modern ones. It is ugly. It's kind of ugly in a different way. Like it's old school ugly. This is old school ugly 3D graphics. I like old school ugly. Because I don't know. I like that the camera's a little bit closer and behind the character. Something about the camera appeals to me. It feels slightly more cinematic. But then again, maybe it's just too gross and ugly looking. It kind of has cool atmosphere. I like the atmosphere of the game. Here we have the... Oh, wait. Yeah, that's important. This is what makes Diablo-likes... This is one of the things that, like, every single one of these games, like, every single one has this menu. Here you have the little grid-based item menu. But there's shotguns. There's bows and shotguns on the screen at once. They got the skill chains there. Not the grossest, ugliest menu I've ever seen. The music kind of sounds Resident Evil-ish. It's kind of cool. I don't know. I don't know if I would like this, to be honest. I really don't know. Like, it kind of looks cool, but at the same time, it kind of looks stupid. Chosen Well of Souls. What do you guys think about that one? I don't really know what I think of it. Like, I'd be willing to try it. It definitely is not first on the list. Van Helsing. Van Helsing could be in there. 10 years after Diablo 1. It is. I don't know how Diablo-ish it actually is. It's just, I saw it on a list of Diablo-likes, and it's got the inventory. It kind of looks like it has a sort of similar atmosphere, but... Alright, let's take a look at Darkstone. Do you guys know Darkstone? PC gameplay. Okay, here we have it. This one is definitely one of the weird 3D ones. This also has a console version, but the PC version looks a lot nicer. For some reason. I mean, like, definitely PS1 could have done graphics like this, but... the PS1 version looked a lot different. I don't know what... But this looks cool to me. So, as far as one of the 3D ones go, I like the way this looks. I like the style of the camera. The sort of almost diorama-ish way that the... I don't know. It looks kind of cool. I like the way the character looks. It's got atmosphere. Yeah, Darkstone. It almost has like a gauntlet-ish, like, kind of... like, more console-ish look, although this is a PC game. And they've got the pig sound effects, which are also used by Silent Hill 1 as enemy sounds. The lighting effects kind of look PS1. This is 1999. This would be late into the PS1 era. You remember the PS1 version, Skittles? Really?
Yes.
It might be cool. I don't know. This one I would definitely like. I would definitely like to try it. I feel desire to play this looking at it. It looks better to me than the Chosen Well of Souls. It looks more appealing, but I'd have to try it to really know what I think of it. So, I don't know, like, for me, this looks pretty okay. Maybe we could just take a quick look at the PS1 version as well. They don't have to be after Diablo 1, but I don't know what would be before Diablo 1 that would be like that. As far as like more old-fashioned turn-based roguelike stuff, I'm interested in playing all that stuff, but we're not talking about that stuff right now. That's a different genre. Essentially, that's like a different genre.
Gotta be helmets.
Different thing.
Helmet next, isn't it?
So this is the PS1 version, I guess. Huh. Yeah, I don't know. The PC version looks more appealing. This looks okay. It looks like...
Yeah.
But it looks too basic? I don't know.
What do you like to play?
It's kind of hard to tell what you're looking at in this one. Let's move on to Dink Smallwood. You guys, are you familiar with Dink Smallwood? Now we have, I think, pre-rendered graphics here. This is PC. Oh, you know Dink Smallwood. Dink Smallwood is... This is more along the lines of like a parody, silly game with a lot of humor. Yeah, it is Skittles. A lot of like silly dialogue and stuff. Well, I'm pretty sure that it's meant to sound that way, the title. It's got interesting music. Like, very different kind of music for this kind of a game, but it's kind of perfect for the theme as a more like kind of jokey Diablo-ish kind of thing. I've watched a playthrough of this. The game is pretty entertaining. Like, it looks pretty entertaining. I like the music. I like the style of the game. I like the humor. You can burn down trees, and behind the tree... Look, oh yeah, see that? Oh man, that's a good thing to see right there. So you can shoot your fire spells at trees and burn down trees, and then sometimes there'll be treasure chests behind the tree. It's a little mechanic the game has. The game is graphically kind of ugly, but it's ugly maybe in like a fun way. It's got that fun old 3D graphic ugliness to it. Young Merlin. This is a bit Zelda-ish too. It is a bit Zelda-ish as well. So I don't know if it's really that... It reminds... Yeah, it's fugly, but it's like... Yeah, it's fun. Yeah, fugly? I guess. I mean, it's got a bit of Diablo in it. You just broke a pot. Or how about the music here? I've also watched a stream, did I mention? I watched a stream of this game, so I've seen all the content. Danube? No. Now the emotional music. So, you know, that seems pretty good. That seems pretty good. Dink Smallwood. I would definitely think about playing that. All right, now let's take a look at Din's Curse. Now, the time period that I'm looking for as far as like Diablo-likes is mostly going to be between like late 90s and 2000s. Oh. That's not what I expected to find. Oh, because I had PS1 in here. I will show you some good pumping, Monica. We'll get ready. And I hopefully I did.
Hello and welcome to
Oh, it's a voiced one. Wait, is there one? Oh, this might be better. The Blue Danube? Oh, I don't know what you're talking about, Britnoth. Sorry. The 2000s Bard Tale? Yeah, that one, I wasn't sure if that fit either. So I thought about including that one. Maybe we'll try to take a look at it. Okay, this is Din's Curse. So it's 2010. It's got these weird 3D graphics that are, you know, probably pretty. This looks more like it's trying to be like some sort of World of Warcraft thing to me. Like, yeah, I don't like this. Or it looks like it's made with like a Warcraft map editor or something. My wearing of a culture begins in 1977. That's not true, but I don't happen to know what you're talking about. Sorry about it. I don't know what Strauss. I have no idea. Should I know what you're talking about? I know some culture. I've seen Night of the Living Dead. That's from the 60s. I know some movies pre-1977. This... Yeah, this looks bad. This just looks bad. I don't know what I'm looking at. Like, this just... I don't know. Is that Diablo-like? To me, this isn't really Diablo-like anymore. It just looks like some kind of weird World of Warcraft thing. Danube, Strauss. Yeah, I wish I knew what you guys were talking about. If only I knew everything. I don't know about... Yeah, I'm gonna just take that off the list. That's not something I really want to play. Let me see. Which of these... Is there any I want to take off so far? Chosen Well of Souls is kind of borderline, but I could try it. Darkstone... What was this? Din's Curse? Darkstone looked really cool to me. But this one... Oh, wait, did we look at Depths of Peril? What was Depths of Peril again? I completely forgot. I've already looked at too many. Dink Smallwood is cool. Wait, did I skip it? We went from Darkstone. Oh, okay, I skipped something. Dink Smallwood, Din's Curse. We didn't look at Depths of Peril, I don't think. I'm taking Din's Curse off the list. It just looks like... I don't know what you guys think. I think it looks like crap. I'm not sure about this one either. Like, I have no interest in that. It's an anime? Yeah, I'm somewhat familiar with Ultima Online, the original MMO. I would be a little bit interested in trying that one of these days. The original Ultima Online. I assume there's probably some private server you can play it on. Just like with EverQuest and Final Fantasy XI. Yeah, maybe I'll try that one of these days. EVE Online? There was a time when I looked into it. Somebody was telling me that you can do everything in EVE Online. You can even play poker. I remember when I was playing a bit of Shin Megami Tensei Online, you could play poker with the in-game currency for that game. The in-game pay currency, which you pay real money for. It was from Area Games, and their Area Games had like a poker site where you could like play with like their play money, but if you could turn in a certain number of chips every day for like the cash money that was used in their games. And I used to do that so that I could buy cool equipment in Shin Megami Tensei Online. So like the idea of like playing poker in an online game like that for in-game currency is pretty appealing. But I looked into trying to figure out how to play EVE Online, and it's still like completely Greek to me. I don't even know what that game is or what it looks like. I tried to look into it and I just couldn't understand anything about it. They just gave up. Ultima Online I understand. Somewhat. Oh, really? For me, it's Final Fantasy XI. That's the only one. That's the only MMO I ever really got super into. Okay, this... I don't know what I'm looking at. I don't even know what this is. Is this Diablo-like? It looks more like just a primitive MMORPG. Like, I guess it's single player, and it's an adventure maybe, but okay, this looks... To me, this looks terrible. I'm embarrassed that this was on the screen for so long. Like, this looks awful. This is the worst thing we've seen so far. And it doesn't... The style doesn't look like Diablo at all. It just looks like a primitive MMO that I would never play. I don't know why this is on the list. It was on a list somewhere. Maybe this is one of the ones that I failed to look at before I put it on the list because some of there was a couple that I put on last minute, but that's terrible. This is the worst one we've seen so far. There's no way they would ever stream that. Did anybody think that looked awesome? Because it's okay. I could be an idiot. Maybe that game actually is really cool. And I'm just, Dragon. Okay, here we go, guys. Here's the next one. Dragonfire on Atari 2600. All right, now this is a Diablo-like I can really get behind. To me, this is what Diablo-likes are all about. You look at the immersive gameplay here. Oh wait, this is the wrong game. Oh wait a second, guys, that's not it. What it's called? I was doing a little macaw thing there. Hope you guys enjoyed that little joke. It's called. What is the subtitle for it? Why is it not showing up? The one with the duck. The one with the duck. Dragonfire. I don't remember. Does anybody remember what that's called? Do I need the subtitle to look it up? Oh, okay. PC game Diablo-like. There we go. That should do it. You know what? Let me take Diablo out of the description. Dragonfire PC game. Well of Souls. Dragonfire Well of Souls. That's what it's called. Okay, here we go. Now, we actually looked at this one. We looked at 1 or 2 streams ago. But let's look at it some more. Now, unfortunately, this video does not choose the best character. You can choose 4 characters. It's not Duck Detective, The Secret of Salami. I believe that's a sequel. Skittles. Unfortunately, he didn't choose the best. There's like 2 dudes. There's like a lady and a duck. If you play as the duck, it's like this Diablo-like sort of adventure game. I mean, it's kind of Diablo-like, but it's kind of like an adventure game. You got to like figure out like where to go. You're in this castle. There's like story. The style of this is really appealing to me. I really like the style of this. Although it does seem a bit ghetto. If you play as the duck, he like walks around, he's like quack, quack, quack. And when he gets hurt, he's like quack you. Oh man, it looks so good.
Just money is good.
There is music. There is music in the game. I don't know why we're not getting any music right here, but there is music. It's pretty cool as well. Oh man, is there any other videos we could watch of this? We need to get some content of the duck. Oh, Copert! I've rated. Do you guys know? Do you remember Copert? I've rated Copert before. He's a fellow streamer. He did a playthrough of Dragonfire.
The Well of Souls.
Copert's gonna save us.
It was developed by Computer House, which was a Sweden company.
Swedish.
That made 4
Swedish
games
Diablo.
In 1997 and 1999.
It's Swedish Diablo.
Before closing the doors as they were working on their 5th game. The reason I'm going to this game is because we played the first game that this company released a few weeks ago. We played Vlad Tepes Dracula.
Vlad Tepes Dracula.
I was very surprised with that game, and I know that this company has a few.
I don't know that one.
A few other games under its belt that might be really good. So
okay, so let's check out this game. Let's check out if he plays the duck. All right, there's the 4 characters. Notice the duck is down here.
He's even sassy about it.
There's also a sexy lady you can play.
Come on, show your guts.
What do you want?
The voices are really bad in this game.
Fucking hungry for being the duck. I guess he got the short end.
Her voice is terrible.
Bahiok Krerak.
All right, let's see some gameplay with the duck. Oh, he's got the music playing as well.
Let me whistle my way towards murder. The other screen they're wearing.
You know, Macaw did a stream of this game that's like pretty amazing.
Yeah, if I find the
where he had his friends sitting around and kind of like making fun of him as he's playing the game, and then getting frustrated, like not.
That corner.
Maybe we should look at. Maybe we should just look at that. Wait, hold on a second. Let me
try that.
We have to look at that. I think just a little
bit.
There's a couple of games on my list where we have to watch Macaw videos because it's like the only footage on the internet.
Game has those. Good to know. At least it doesn't crash or anything. It's stable.
I mean, that as far as I know.
It doesn't
Is this
do
it?
anything that should be causing it to crash anyway, but never know. Right, I can't. So it's just the key. The key has to be for somewhere here in the sewers. I'm gonna pass the key on that thing, but I doubt that's for it.
There's
But I
multiple
can
playthroughs
pass
of
it.
this
I'm
game.
right here.
No, I can't find the video.
Sweet dreams, sweetie.
Nope.
I'm not stealing Skittles, I'm borrowing it. It's reaction content.
He
Haven't
was
you heard
just,
of
like,
reaction
stuck for a
content?
second there.
I'm
I had to
reacting.
pull him away.
It's legit.
Streaming like every 3.
Legit. It's legit content, Skittles. I can't. Oh man, it's too bad. It was a really good video. Oh well. Well, we can kind of get some of the
Is there
sense of the duck gameplay here, I
Maybe
guess.
I can't hit him with a bow from a distance. Before he closes in.
You can see the duck. He kind of waddles
Still
as
gonna
he
have to
moves
drink a
around.
potion, otherwise gonna get a heartbeat.
All right. Well, okay. I mean, I guess is that good? Do we need to see more? Do we get the idea? Yeah, there is music. The music in this game actually kind of seems good too. Like I like it.
Yeah,
The interface is really nice. Like look at
this is
look at the interface with like the duck and his little frame here. Like I like the visuals of the game. Silly Putty, what's up?
Gone. I can't talk to him again. It's just.
I know, Silly Putty. Man. Yeah, that's on my list, Asian Waste. We'll be getting to Nox. So that's Dragonfire Well of Souls. I don't know. We haven't really found a good video that shows off the game. The audio is too low in that video. I feel like you didn't get. Here's the intro for the game.
Destroy the entire world.
It's kind of cool.
Now 6 peaceful years have passed since the cleansing of Midland and the slaying of Vicotto. Deep within the Keep of Terrors, his immortal soul has the fate of our...
The gameplay just looks very basic. Which is not such a bad thing. I don't know, I have to try it. What about this guy? This guy's playing as the duck as well.
Get past them.
There's multiple streams of this game, surprisingly.
I'm a fast boy.
Lineage 1? Does that count as Diablo-like? That's just an MMO, right? This is... I believe they said 1997... 1997, I guess? The only thing that
I think I know.
I wish is that we could hear the voices of the duck saying quack as he's like attacking.
I'm just a little bit stupid at times.
I'm pretty sure that he has like voice clips at play
Let's see.
as he do various things.
So the Steam is up to date. All right.
Apparently, Britnoth.
Yes. Sound is back. Okay.
Lineage 1 has a strong resemblance to Diablo, does it? Maybe I've never... I guess I'm only familiar with Lineage 2 now that I think about it. Maybe I've never seen Lineage 1. Let's look at Lineage 1. Does it? Does it? So Dragonfire Well of Souls is a game I would be interested in playing. HD remaster. I don't want to see HD remaster. I want to see the original. I guess we could settle for that. There's not that many videos on it. This? Oh, I see what you mean. Like, are these pre-rendered? It does.
Okay.
They do look like Diablo characters.
See here.
So it's like a town.
There's charisma amulet.
Oh yeah, it does. It does
Alright,
resemble
back in
Diablo.
town. Let's try another area.
Oh, it looks pretty cool. Oh, I guess Lineage is the one I need to put on the list. Although, this actually still is. This is an MMO, right? It's
Whatever that is. Let's re-up on poke.
It's more of an MMO than a Diablo-style game. Isn't it actually?
Transformation. What? Oh, escape.
It looks pretty cool. MMO Diablo.
At least the snipers have such low health they die in one
It does look kind of cool. For a very long time. I remember hearing about Lineage 2. Now I never heard about Lineage. I wasn't aware of Lineage 1's popularity, but it makes sense. I remember hearing a lot about Lineage 2 being like the ultimate Korean grindfest RPG. Henry, this is Korea's answer to Diablo in the late 90s, early 2000s. When did this come out? 2000s? Diablo style MMORPG. And I guess it actually is an MMO, right? Because you're all playing in the same world. It's not instanced. Oh, look at this guy. This little skeleton guy is right out of Diablo 2. This little skeleton guy here.
This isn't
little skeleton baby. Hey, the little skeleton babies would reappear in Dark Souls. Wait, is that like your friend? Oh, apparently the little skeleton baby is fighting for you. This guy right here. Can you guys see that?
I just want to find a boss. That's it. Just
Oh, I want to see a boss. Where's the boss?
Floor, right?
It looks cool. Like graphically, this is really cool. It's sick looking.
A dick, but I kind of hate the new Lineage. Because
he doesn't like Lineage 2. Well,
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't think it looks like this. Lineage 2 looks more like an MMORPG, like EverQuest or something.
To avoid having to go through unnecessary content.
That sounds interesting, Asian Ways. Okay, well, that's cool. That's almost the end of the video. Yeah, I mean, I guess that is pretty Diablo adjacent. It certainly looks like with the look. It's a cool look. It's got that Diablo look. I wouldn't be opposed to playing that. Let's move on though to, the next one on my list, which would be Divine Divinity. Let's take a look at Divine Divinity. Does anybody here know Divine Divinity? Is there a non-Let's Play video? Oh, no commentary. Perfect. So this is the original one. What year was this game? I don't know. It doesn't say here. Let's guess.
I'm a bad boy.
I'm guessing
you
mid.
Have to be to survive on the streets.
I'm guessing mid 2000s.
Strong, as a man should be.
It's a
the strength of my
a strong mind and a grasp of magic are all a man really needs to fight evil. I've seen an aged mage wither a mighty warrior with a simple
Let me
word
take this
and a
timer
gesture.
off now.
Such a mage will I be,
Don't need
using
that anymore.
magic to remake the broken land.
Oh, let me change my title as well to reflect what we're doing. I mean, the little thing up there. I mean, the little thing on the top. Alright, so this is what Divine Divinity... Okay, so this also looks pretty cool to me. Look at this. This is very isometric. I like the isometric look. And it looks really nice, too. And the atmosphere is quite good. Does it look like the newer ones? How many of these are there? Surprisingly not bad. That is a terrible name. Divine Divinity is a... Well, it's kind of... I don't know. It's kind of fun. Like, Divine Divinity, the fact that it's repetitive is almost... Like, it's funny. Just chatting. Yeah, I guess that's a good game title. This is an isometric. It's just side on, but with walls at angles. I think this seems isometric to me. I think this is like I don't want to get into a discussion about what counts as isometric, but to me, like, that is isometric. It's one version of it. What do you think is isometric? Does it have to be like diamond-shaped tiles that you're on?
Ah, my friend. You're awake at last. How are you feeling?
All axes are 120 degrees to one another.
You're in my house in Alaroth, a small community of healers. In
well, that's
normal
this,
times,
isn't it?
this
Wait,
place
I
would
mean...
be... You mean apart from the orc bandits infesting the woods, and the fact that we've lost contact with the source?
Hello, raccoon.
Well, our leader, Mardanius by name,
axis 120 degrees.
How should I put it?
This is isometric
yes,
to me.
That's the only way to put it. He's constantly raving about dark chambers and evil spirits, and he thinks everybody is a servant of the dark powers.
Anyway, the thing with this, it seems like there's a lot of talking. So a lot of story and talking in these games is a turnoff. I like the look and ambience of this game. It's got a fog of war as well. Look at the fog of war. It's kind of interesting. But I don't know if this is one I want to get into or not. It looks okay. I kind of like the graphics, although the characters are way too tiny. Very tiny characters. It looks like there's... Oh. Listen to the very, very Diablo 1-ish music as you run around at night. Yeah, I don't know. This seems less dungeon exploration and more kind of story focused. This is not isometric. Whatever, Skittles. Interface is a bit weirdly small. It's almost as if this game was originally a smaller size and, like, this is a widescreen version or something, and the interface got shrunk. Yeah, it is kind of like that. Well, it still looks kind of cool regardless. Oh yeah, I like the way these dungeons look. This dungeon exploration and dungeon combat looks really cool.
Yeah, a bloody human.
Yeah, I would probably rather play it at 800 by 600. This widescreen look is not doing the game any favors. It probably would be cooler at 800 by 600, which is Diablo, which is like Diablo II. Do you respawn at the statue of the lady?
Appear.
I don't know exactly what's going on, but... Oh, look at that. That map's kind of cool. I don't know. It looks appealing to me. I don't know. What do you guys think about that one? Hey, Legionary Shark. Enjoy your lurking. I think it looks kind of cool. I would play that one. All right, let's check out Druid Daemons of the Mind. We're still in the Ds. Yeah, decent. Interesting. It looks interesting to me. I mean, I'm not sure. It looks like it might have too much story and reading, which I don't like. I would want to play it at the original resolution and not that blown up resolution, like, or shrunken down. Druid Daemons of the Mind. This is one of those titles that's like funny and silly. I'd rather that than you know, really boring. The worst is to me is like boring, forgettable titles where you can't even. What is this? I don't want to watch this. Get out of here. I don't care about Alien Romulus.
Because it's time to look at...
Oh, that's... Is there a way to look at the... Is there a video that's not commented? Maybe this? Romulus is a good name. It's a good subtitle. But I still don't really want to watch it. Yeah, that's what I like in a title. I like that it sounds weird and awkward, like a weird translation. I mean, maybe this is not originally an American game. What the heck is this? Why is the box of the game being rendered in 3D floating around? DOS PC game, Synthetic Dimensions, 1995. This is pre-Diablo then. Right? Diablo 1 is 1997? Okay. The heck is... I don't know what we're looking at here. The game starts out with... Okay, hold on. I just want to make sure. The game starts out with its own box being rendered in 3D and floating around. I like that. You shudder in your sleep. This is a weird, interesting intro. Okay. All right. Now, when I saw this one, I looked at this one before. When I saw this, I got excited because this looks super jank. It looks super jank and really weird. This looks like an alien game made by aliens. And imagine playing this. Imagine how interesting it would be to play this. It looks more like an adventure game than a Diablo-like, but it does have the pre-rendered characters. Yeah, this kind of look like a point-and-click game. But it does have, like, I don't know. It's on lists of... It was on a list of a Diablo-like games. It just looks kind of cool, though.
The amulet you wear.
It definitely is more of an adventure
I wish
game.
we could have made it easier for you. Just given it to you. But you must come to an understanding of magic on your own. We would have it no other way for you.
This is interesting. I want to play this and try to figure out what's going on. I love the way your main character looks like plastic and he kind of rotates around.
Forgive me, but we had to be sure of your abilities.
Silly idle animation.
Find out what.
And the music's kind of cool.
Here.
Look how weird and bad the 3D environments look. It's kind of exciting. Oh man, it's like, don't you just want to see what the combat looks like? It looks like this. I'm getting excited just looking at this. What a weird alien game this looks like. I'd like to stream this. I would like to stream this. It just looks so interesting. Druid is Demon of the Mind. Is there a longer video? I mean, this one is 7 hours. Somebody, I guess this is a stream somebody did.
Here.
Look at the cover. Look at this cover.
Which one does it go in?
The cover is so bizarre.
Perfect.
Is this... Oh, this is Duke Donuts. Is this Duke Donuts? Again. Yeah. Oh, my cousin Felly is in the chat here. Oh yeah, Duke Donuts is another streamer. He's Macaw adjacent. He streams some of the weird games. I would play that. That looks like a game that should be streamed. All right, let's take a look at the Dungeon Siege games. Now, one thing you might notice with the Diablo likes, there's a lot in the D's. We're like 40% of the way through my list of the PC ones. But like half of them start with D for some reason. Dungeon Siege. So this is another 3D one. This one kind of looks, I don't know, it's got like a Neverwinter Nights kind of look or something. You guys need to call it out. Yeah, I'm not sure if this is really Diablo-like. I'm not really sure. I don't know. I kind of like the way it looks. I like the way the camera looks. I like that. Like, I like that it's got that old school ghetto 3D look to it. And, like, the camera movement is kind of appealing to me. And atmospherically, it seems a little bit cool. Very basic and linear. That's good. That's what I want out of, like, that's exciting. Yeah, basic and linear is good. That means you can like play through it quickly. You don't get caught up in like a lot of grinding and I mean, Diablo 1 is fairly linear as well. That's like one of the good things about Diablo 1. The interface is pretty gross, like this menu for the characters up here. This menu for like the equipment menu, really bad looking. The party character screen menu, like all the interface looks terrible in this game. I mean, you might think that the actual in-game graphics look bad too, but like that's more appealing bad to me. I like the sort of early 3D style of the game, but the menus are awful. But I don't know. But on the other hand, if it's linear, if it can be played through relatively quickly, that's appealing. You can fill the whole left side with party members? What? And then you just have like a whole ton of dudes running around like you're playing an RTS or something? Quests are for nerds. I like that. I hate quests. The less quests, the better. Just like have a dungeon, you go in it and you clear it. Like that's what I want out of a Diablo-like for sure. That's really weird. Let's take a look at what number 2 looks like then. The sequel to this game. I don't see this guy's crappy intro. Nothing. Okay, this immediately I don't like this. Well, I like this tree thing. Okay, I don't like the way this looks. This looks like some crappy MMO. The first one looked more appealing. You hate that Roy Greenhilt? I don't know who that is, but I agree with him. Oh, it's got the same crappy menu. It's like slightly upgraded, but it's... man, you know, I don't know, like this technically should be better graphics, right? But why does it look worse to me? Is it just like the really weird and kind of bad use of lighting and color? I don't know, but for some reason this looks worse than the first game to me. Like just visually, I find it to be really gross looking. Yeah, no. I would play the first one, I wouldn't play the second one. We'll say that. Okay, let's take a look at Greed. Now this is a more modern one. In fact, I probably should save that for the modern section. Well, you know what? Let's just take a look. Let's take a look at the 2 more modern ones I have on this list. Greed and then Book of Demons, I guess. Real quick, just get them out of the way. Great Greed. Oh, on Game Boy? That's cool. No, PC game Diablo-like. Let's try that. Ambient quests? Yeah, I like that better. I mean, there's nothing wrong with quests, like, in concept. It's just that it's such an overdone thing that is crammed into so many games. I find it sickening when it's like any kind of, when it's in your face to any degree. Like, so the less the better. But as long as they're kind of out of the way, if they're few in number or organic or kind of like in the background or all that stuff combined, like if a game has a quest log, forget it. That means it has too many quests. Okay, this is the one. This is one of the more modern ones I saw on the list. And I included this because I guess it kind of looks a little bit Hades-like. Although that's really not what I'm looking for in a Diablo-like, but this would be the more popular modern style, I guess. Well, it does have kind of an interesting style. Well, yeah, I don't know, Britnoff. I'm not sure. Like, I don't think it's that precisely. Because I don't feel like I'm doing that. It's not that I'm comparing it to modern 3D. Like, I compare, like, I don't even know what modern 3D. I don't know what that even like. There's a lot of modern 3D games I don't even like, to be honest. So I don't think it's that. It's more just something about the aesthetics. Like as we go into more modern 3D, there's aesthetic trends that change, and anything that looks remotely like World of Warcraft, I find gross to look at. But things that look like PS1 games, I tend to like the way they look. There's definite differences. Like there's styles of camera that I find more appealing, and I don't know. I feel well. I don't know. It's like it's kind of a lot to unpack, I guess. But it's hard to say. But I think there's actual reasons why. It's just hard to say. I mean, it's my own weird idiosyncratic taste as well. But like this actually, like Hades is not really my kind of thing. And this style of game is not really my kind of thing. But I do like the visual style of this game. But it's certainly not really what I'm looking for out of Diablo-like. So I wanted to take a look at it real quick. But I don't know if I would play that. But it's kind of interesting, that one, Greed. And then the other more modern one we'll take a quick look at is Book of Demons. There's actually a ton. There's a ton of just modern games that take after Diablo II or MMOs or like some blend of these, or like Hades likes, I guess. But like Hades seems kind of influenced by, what was that one game? That I played through. That one, I forget the name of it. Oh well. So there's this Book of Demons. This is another more modern one. It's like late 2010s. But it's interesting because it has it's obviously like, it is very Diablo influenced with like its atmosphere. In fact, man, that sounds almost exactly like Diablo music playing in the background. But for visual style, it's like doing some sort of weird thing with like, I don't know, like it's got this weird simplistic angular art, and then when the characters are going around, there's no animation. He just kind of vibrates. So this is a weird curiosity. Like, I don't know if I would want to play this, but well, you know, it is true, Britnoth. Like, more cartoony graphics I tend to not like. More, if colorful games are usually a problem. Like, Western cartoony colorful games tend to be garish. Like, stuff that's garishly colorful I don't like. Like, not, in other words, in fact, maybe this is a little bit like that too. This game with its visual style. Games that have a lot of color but don't use the color well, so it's like color vomited all over the screen randomly. It's like color vomit. I guess that's a less pretentious way of saying garish, because that's what garish means. But like to me, that's World of Warcraft. Like, World of Warcraft's visuals can be described as just color vomit. Too much color without like any artistic sensibility behind it. So you get, this is also like a weird card game. I don't know, it's interesting. I don't think I would play it, but that's interesting. It is a unique visual style, for sure. All right, let's go back to the older school Diablo-likes then. So we looked at Dungeon Siege. Yeah, we looked at Dungeon Siege. That's the end of the Ds. Now we jump ahead to the H's. We go to Harbinger. So we're making progress. Harbinger. PC game. Crimson Shroud. Oh, what was that again? I've heard of that. That's what it sounded like? Oh, for Diablo 1, yeah. It sure seemed like it. I mean, a lot of these Diablo-like type games have music that sounds like it's either trying to sound like Diablo 1 or Diablo 2. Unfortunately, I think more of them take after Diablo 2. So this might be one of the... These are not all dark fantasy. There are some sci-fi ones as well. This might be one of the sci-fi ones. I'm not sure... I won't go as far as to say I like the look of Book of Demons, but I find it interesting. It's interesting. I'm not sure if I like it, but it's interesting what they did. Oh, DS, yes, that's the game, right? The same team as Vagrant Story, right? Crimson Shroud, yeah. I wanted to play that, and I never got around to it. That game looked really cool. No, that's not. That's more of like a old school dungeon crawler or like D&D inspired thing. But I would play that. I want to play that eventually. I might stream that. I need to play more DS games. Barely streamed any. All right, so this interesting intro here. So what the heck? Okay, this is what the game looks like. Harbinger. So this is... It seems more Diablo 1 influence, but it's like a weird post-apocalyptic sci-fi thing where you play as some kind of... You play as a robot? Look at this. This looks interesting. Investigate whereabouts of foe. Is that actual text from the game? It looks like text somebody's overlaid. Man, the interface is so bizarre. This is another one of these like alien games that's so intriguing because it's like you look at it, it doesn't seem to make any sense.
Back so soon?
I like the graphics. Look, this is... I like this area with the NPCs and oh, so there's the little Diablo inventory. It's got the grid. I think that was a store. So this is what dude? I don't know what year this game is, but I'm guessing late 90s or early 2000, like maybe right around 2000. Could be some Diablo 2 influence here. Listen to the Diablo-ish music here. You walk over the little critters and crush them. This game looks intriguing. I don't know if it's good, but it looks intriguing. It's got pretty cool atmosphere. I like the music. I liked that the setting is so different. Oh yeah, I had some foe pretty recently. I enjoyed it.
Little Wick, still living the dream. Somehow he and Silas managed.
Look at some of the combat. It's interesting. And I actually think the visuals look really cool. Harbinger. Oh, look at, there's a big mob of enemies now. Seems like your combat options may not be that great. You have to run away from enemies or something? I mean, maybe this game is too hard to play. Maybe it's hard to figure out, but I'd be willing to try it. Look at these. Look at the enemy graphics. They're pretty neat. Now, notice that the movement style is more Diablo 2 than Diablo 1 because it's not grid-based. Now, that's probably true for a lot of these. I think there are a couple. There probably are a couple that are like more take after Diablo 1 with like the grid and everything. It's got the flat 2D look with clearly the pre-rendered characters. So it's very Diablo 2 with the style and the way the movement works and everything. It kind of looks awesome. Harbinger. That's Harbinger. That kind of looks awesome. Like, that's pretty intriguing. I would want to try that. All right, let's look at Hazen. All right. This on the other hand, this is a no. This is like a textbook example of what I was just talking about, color vomit. First of all, let's talk about why graphically I like the way this looks a lot less than, like, say, one of the other 3D ones. Like Dungeon Siege 1, where I thought that looked okay. I mean, that game doesn't look great either, but more visually appealing than this. First of all, it's I don't know, this is not that late. This must be like year 2000. Oh wait, this looks cooler though. Go back to this. Color vomit, bad use of color. Just like kind of gross, ugly. There's with the camera is boring. Like there's no, I don't know, maybe it's because it's an outdoor environment, but then there's this. Wait, where's the space? I like the look of that space area though. What the heck was that? Where'd that go? Oh, I like the look of this. But although the ambience and music of this is kind of cool, actually. But man, visually, this is so great. This might be one of the worst ones we looked at. Like that is, and it is earlier 3D, but to me, it's not bad. It's not bad looking because it's low fidelity 3D or like or it's bad because it's just artistically bad. Like it's just really gross to look at. Okay, that's a no. I would not play that. I don't really need to see more of that. Let's look at Cult Heretic Kingdoms. Has anybody ever heard of Cult Heretic Kingdoms? This is 2004. I like when they have the year on there so we can know. All right. Let me see what it says in the description here. Windows 10. Isometric, see, it says right there in the description, isometric video game playing. I mean, most of these have had kind of an isometric look, unless it goes to kind of like more 3D. All right, so here's the character selection with like annoying music that's like kind of trying too hard to sound epic and failing. But then the actual game looks kind of cool. Got this like dark atmosphere. You're like in some sort of like abandoned castle you start off in. Like the way this starts actually looks pretty sick. The music seems okay. You know, for this game, I kind of don't mind that it's so zoomed out. It kind of suits the ambience this game is. I don't know, the visuals in this actually kind of look cool. Like, I guess these are pre-rendered graphics you're running on top of, and you got your characters are actually 3D in this. But I don't know. The environments are very neat. Well, this looks kind of gross, but I'm not really sure if I like the music or not. Like, I can't tell. Maybe this is actually terrible. It looks kind of intriguing. I wonder what the game plays like, though. I kind of like the way it looks when you're... It has a Diablo-like feel. Diablo II, anyway, with the way that it looks like when you're moving around, except slower. It looks like Diablo II, but slower. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not really too sure about this one. Actually, you know, it looked cooler. This looks the coolest. This beginning part looks really cool and sick. But after that, I'm not really sure what it is evolving into. So, I don't know. I don't know if that looks good or not. I'm kind of undecided on that one. Let's look at... Well, we already looked at Lineage. Lionheart Legacy of the Crusader. How many of these games have any of you guys heard of? You guys heard of any of these? I mean, I hadn't heard of nearly all of them. This is one of the ones where I think there might not be a playthrough without comments. Like you might have to...
Hello my friends, my name is Johnny M, and today we...
What, there's a speed run though. That'll work. Fake games. I love fake games, Alethar. Alright, so Lionheart Legacy of the Crusader. Another pretty awkward, mouthful title. Like, so this, to me, is worse title than the other one. Like, that's a terrible title. Lionheart Legacy of the Crusader, because it's at once both really awkward, too wordy, too lengthy, doesn't have any like kind of poetry to it, but it's also not weird enough to be interesting. It's just like that's like a classic really bad too long title. But I like game titles that are like that sound like they're weird enough to sound like they're translated from another language. So I don't know what this is. I'm not even sure what I'm looking at with this game. The last game of Interplay? A lot of these are new. Well, I wasn't like during the time I was playing a lot of stuff, but I was playing more console stuff. When it came to PC games, I was not very adventurous. I was mainly playing stuff that was popular, like Diablo, StarCraft, Warcraft. You know, wasn't very adventurous, like some PC point and clicks here and there, King's Quest. Because I played a lot of stuff with word quests in it. These days, I want to branch out and be more adventurous and check out some of this stuff that I missed. This music is kind of too much. Dude, the music is kind of getting on my nerves. The sound design of this game, I think I don't like. The hell? What the hell? I mean, I guess this is a speed run, right? So maybe he's just like playing it on a sped up mode or something. Icewind Dale. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, Baldur's Gate, I feel kind of mixed on, more towards the negative.
Instead of skill level 1.
This is all pretty ugly. I don't know. Yeah, dude, I don't know. Like this, just I don't know. It's too ugly. I don't think I like the sound design.
Nice.
Man, this is a really... What's this cover? The cover is kind of bizarre. This looks like an anime character here. Why is there an anime character, but then like what looks like realistic depictions of like some sort of Middle Eastern swordsman, and then like an anime? What the heck? What is this cover? Icewind Dale. I've heard of Icewind Dale, but I don't know too much about it. Are you Australians, Alethar? Like this looked... Oh, there's no sound. I was gonna say it seems...
Oh, here we go.
More... Okay, he's just playing without sound. That's no good. Dude, I don't know. I'm gonna take that one off the list. I don't think I want to play that. Like it... From what I saw, it doesn't look good. Let's check out Loki, Heroes of the Mythology. So many. We're just scratching the surface with these. I picked out a list of ones that I thought might appeal to me more, or maybe would have a chance. 2007. Because they use fan art? Oh, is that what it is? I guess that's somebody's video. That's not the cover of the game. So this is Loki, Heroes of the Mythology. I'll check out Icewind Dale after this. Because I don't know if I've seen Icewind Dale before. Now this has more of like a World of Warcraft type look, and I don't... Although actually... The use of color is actually good. This actually... Oh, at first I was going to say, oh, it looks too World of Warcraft, but... Actually it looks... The graphics look kind of nice. I don't know. But... The gameplay, like, I don't know. It still looks too much like just an MMORPG type of thing. I don't know. I don't know. I'm not sure. You just don't like you like the ones that are like too much brown. Sometimes brown can be good. It just depends on how they use the brown. I mean, if they're going from like a more realistic kind of dank, dark, dungeony kind of look, like a lot of brown or dark gray can be okay. Like Dragonfire has a lot of brown and gray, but I kind of like the way that that game looks. Infinity Engine. Minus the story plus a lot more combat. So worse. Oh, this... yeah, I don't know. It just depends on how... I don't know. I don't know what I think about this, but I think it looks more like an MMO than Diablo. It doesn't really look anything like Diablo to me. So I'm going to take that one off. Okay, let's quickly go off my list for a second and check out Icewind Dale. And I don't know if I would... I feel like I wouldn't like that from just looking at it, but I don't know. I don't even know if I necessarily like Baldur's Gate 1 and 2 that much.
No,
I've played a bunch of 2.
For my place is here. Were I invited, I would still not.
And there's parts of it that I enjoyed, but I didn't really care for the gameplay that much. Yeah, oh yeah, it looks like with like the little circles around your characters and like that's like a Telltale RTS thing, like dragging the box to grab them and then like
You would do well to feel less dragged.
you know what I would rather play than this? I'd rather play Rage of Mages than this.
More fighting. Wow.
Oh, it's got sarcasm.
Warrior from an...
Oh, all right.
Oh, it looks yeah, the way the cursor looks. Doesn't that look isn't that exactly like Baldur's Gate? Isn't it the same cursor? It's like the little circle cut into 4 things.
Surrender.
Maybe it's the same engine, I don't know. Yeah, so it's like it's an RTS dungeon crawler.
Let us begin. Set me to work. Neighbor calls me.
I don't know. Before I play this, I should probably play maybe I should try playing through Baldur's Gate on stream. You know, I should give it another chance. I might just need to give the game another chance. I'm not really sure about Icewind Dale. But you know, something that's kind of like that I would rather play, that our friend Copert was playing when I rated him the other day, was Rage of Mages. Rage of Mages kind of looks better to me. It looks more... This is more of like an RTS RPG that I would rather play. Because it's got like more of an old school RTS look. So I find this more appealing. It's like moving your little dude around the map, an RTS engine.
Yes. Okay.
This I would play. Before I would play the other one. But apparently this game is kind of like, it's really long and kind of messed up as well. Like, Copert was having, he was playing 2, I guess, Rage of Mages 2, I think. Apparently there's some really tricky parts or difficult parts. I wonder what he thinks of it if he's finished it yet. But I'd be interested in trying that. I don't know about Icewind Dale. I think Baldur's Gate type games are kind of not for me as much. Maybe we should check out Magic Knight Apocalypse. Do you guys like Magic Knight Apocalypse? Or was it Mage Knight Apocalypse? Sorry, Mage Knight Apocalypse. Alright, what is this? Oh, you got good character designs. Right off the bat, good character designs. Is that what your character looks like, or is that a custom character? Select your hero. Wait, what are the heroes? Okay, so... Hold on. So there's 2 ladies in bikinis, and a dwarf, and some generic dude, and a winged, like, lizard man type dude. So good character select right off the bat. Kitana of Uruk. This already looks good. This already looks pretty good. Oh, you can change your hair. Look at that. You can customize. You can't change the bikini. You have to have a bikini, but you can change the... Maybe you can. I don't know. You prefer ones with turn-based combat? I don't have any preference. Yeah, I don't think I particularly... Like, I like turn-based RPGs. I like action RPGs of various kinds. I like hybrid RPG, action, turn-based, weird stuff like Secret of Mana, Star Ocean. I like all kinds of Japanese RPGs. I like dungeon crawlers, like old school dungeon crawlers where you're just moving around a 3D grid-based dungeon with your party that you can't see. I like those. You know, all of these games I like if they're well done. And there's like a lot of good examples of these games. Okay. I don't know about the way this looks. It kind of looks... Well, I don't know. Interesting ambience for this game. This looks blobbers. Yeah, that's another term for them. I'd rather just say, you could say blobbers, dungeon crawlers. I usually just like spell it out. I try to spell it. Oh, the dude in the long play died. What happens when you die? Unknown. You just respawn somewhere. I usually try to spell it out for people on stream as much as I can. So I'll usually go as far as to say grid-based dungeon crawler, so people know exactly what kind of... Because, you know, people could think of, with dungeon crawler, they could think of, like, Dark Souls. They could think of more action-y stuff, like, whatever, Blade of Severance or whatever. You know. Or even, like, well, stuff like, what is it? The Ultima... Which is... Underworld? Ultima Underworld? The one that's like full 3D? Or, you know, Elder Scrolls Arena. But if you say grid-based dungeon crawler, then people know exactly which ones you mean. This kind of looks... Like, it has a look that's sort of reminiscent of, like, World of Warcraft, only, like, darker, with maybe, like, a little bit better visual style and better ambience, and it's got almost, like, a single-player RPG kind of look to it. This looks kind of cool. I feel like this looks kind of cool. And I like that this... Oh, look, it's got a very Diablo-type skill tree, Diablo II type skill tree there. I don't like this interface. The interface looks horrible at the bottom of the screen, but can deal with that. You like the real-time subgenre, so you like Dungeon Master, Eye of the Beholder, and stuff like that. There was a Japanese one made by the Danganronpa people called Zanki Zero that came out in the late 2000s. That was amazing. And then also, what's the one on Steam that everybody likes? I forget. But that's also like that with the live act. It's grid-based, but enemies move in real time. That's an interesting subgenre of the grid-based dungeon crawler. That was your first RPG? It wasn't my first RPG. I think my first RPG was the ASCII graphics game D&D from like made in 1984 that I showed on stream before. It's like text-based ASCII graphics. I think that was my first. But I did play Eye of the Beholder. I really liked it. That was one of the PC RPGs I played back in the day. Grimrock, yes. Yeah, that's another one, the more modern one. Yeah, well, you know, like, yeah, people really like those Grimrock ones. I don't know. I haven't actually played them that much. I've only played Grimrock 1 a little bit. But I think I prefer other ones. I think I prefer the music and ambience and aesthetics of other games. Mr. Leo. What is it, Monday? Maybe he's got a Monday night date, Skittles. He might just be sick of looking at Diablo-like. I don't think he's a big fan. I bet if we started playing Famicom games, he'd come back real quick. Loose idea of an RPG. Well, dude, what actually counts as an RPG is... Don't even want to get into it. Okay, this looks cool. This looks cool. What does the later area look like in this game? I want to see. Is it just ambience for the whole game? Is there no music? There's got to be some music. This game actually looks surprisingly cool. I would play that. I would play that. I like the looks of that. But let's move on to Necromania Trap of Darkness. What do you guys... We're almost to Nox, which Asian Waste was excited about. I hope Asian Waste is still here. What do you guys think about the title Necromania Trap of Darkness? Do you like that title? Some people do, Skittle. My favorite dungeon crawlers, I think Zanki Zero is super good, but I like a lot of old school ones. Like I like, Eye of the Beholder is awesome. What is this? What the heck? Oh. It says gameplay. This doesn't seem like gameplay. I don't see how that's gameplay. The hell? There's an unboxing. Do you guys want to see an unboxing of this game? We haven't even seen the game yet. Not a lot of footage of this one.
Necromania, Trap of Darkness.
You don't like this title, sorry? Necromania, Trap of Darkness. It's not enough to just call your game Necromania. You gotta attach that weird subtitle, Trap of Darkness. That is like a trend in, I don't know, RPG or fantasy game naming, like something colon something of something. Isn't there a lot of games with that style of title? That's almost so bad it's good. I agree. Let's make one up, Skittles. How about Mr. Leo? Mystery of Absence. Mr. Leo, colon, Terror of Unknown Whereabouts. And Dungeon Dragon of Fire, Path of Dark Evil. I would play that, Skittles. Alright, is this music the actual game's music? It sounds very Diablo 1. This actually looks really cool. Video of this game is hard to find. I guess this is not American. This seems to be like Polish or something? I can't quite tell from the language there, but it's definitely not English. That's why there's not a lot of video of it. But damn, it look like the graphics look really cool. Look, this is another like with Broken Lands. This is another one of these that has like a really crazy interface. Like look at the interface, the border. It's not exactly a border because it only goes around the bottom right corner. It's got teeth in it. The interface has got teeth. The music is kind of sick. This looks awesome. It's probably impossible to play. Like, where am I going to find this? And then if I did find it, I probably couldn't get it to run. But man, I'd love to stream this if I could somehow manage to get it to work. I'm not really that good at like emulating Windows and doing these virtual machines. I have no experience with it. So a lot of these games, like if I wanted to play them, it's gonna probably be a nightmare for me to figure it out. I'm gonna need help or something. It does bite, Skittles. You're Slovakian? Dude, this looks so cool. You know what? Even if I don't get to play it myself, I wanted to show it off a little bit because like people should. Oh man, look, let's watch the cutscene videos. Man, we didn't watch any of the cutscene videos from Diablo II. I forgot. I was gonna watch them on YouTube and I forgot. Oh well. Diablo 2 does have pretty cool cinematics. We only saw the opening one. We've got to go back and watch the rest of those. Maybe in the next stream I'll go back and we'll have a little adventure of watching them all before we start playing Wolfenstein. Next game I'm gonna... Oh, is that it? The next game I'm gonna play is gonna be Wolfenstein 3D. But is anybody here excited for Wolfenstein 3D? What is all this? There you go. Here you have somebody who's playing the game.
je to takový pixel.
Yeah, not Wolfenstein 2D. We gotta play Wolfenstein 3D.
Nebo oni to teďka dost hrajou streameři, tak jsem jakoby...
Maybe I could play Wolfenstein 2D as well.
Tak to si mi to moc neří. Je to, no, je to docela populární.
This game looks so cool. Man, I'd like to play that one. Oh, definitely Necromania Trap of Darkness. Let's all make a mental note about that one. I should probably be putting notes for all of these, but that's all right. I don't know when why not Wolfenstein 1D? Because I just really want to replay Wolfenstein 3D, mainly. Okay, Nox. All right, now this also looks pretty interesting. This has got some pretty cool ambiance, which, you know, I like in a Diablo style. So, weird isometric look. Your little character there, you're like a shirtless dude. You're like shirtless in jeans or something. Your name is Jack? Is it like modern themed? I don't know. It's called Nox. I feel like it might be a little bit too zoomed out, but I like the way the dungeon looks. So it's got this thing with the shadows, like kind of moving around in real time. That looks cool. Turned off by the perspective. I like the perspective. Well, yeah, I mean, maybe back in the day you were looking for something different. Yeah, the interface is a bit too small. It looks like it's zoomed out more than it should be. Like it could like an HD mod, or maybe they're playing it on max zoomed out settings or something. And you could like choose more zoomed in settings. It would definitely look better more zoomed in, but aside from that, the way this looks, I mean, even zoomed out, it still looks kind of sick. Like it looks you push boulders. There's some kind of like puzzle elements in this. This game has a really unique look. I like the way this looks. You got skeletons if you fight. Yeah, I would play this too. Like, so many of these look pretty cool, and I would play them. For 2000. To be honest, you can say it looks great for 2000, but this looks a lot better than... It looks better than Diablo 3 or 4 to me. To my eyes. Like, it looks cool. It looks cooler than a lot of stuff. It looks cooler than a lot of the 3D stuff. Because it's got a style. One of the problems with like everything just turning into 3D and having that same kind of visual look, where it's kind of like all these Diablo-likes that are 3D and more modern, like they all have that same kind of look where it's sort of pseudo the look of Diablo 1 or 2, where it's pulled out to like that specific camera height, and they all have that, I don't know. It's like there's a style to that I just, something about it I just don't like. It starts to get annoying, you think? Well, I like it. I don't know. Oh, look, there's Beholder. I wonder if this is like maybe like a more concise, smaller game, like one dungeon, like you're just in a castle or something. If that's the case, that's also very appealing to me. Like more concise, confined Diablo-likes, like Diablo 1 itself, like with just one dungeon. That's also appealing to me. So that looks pretty sick as well. Okay, now we're getting into the R's. We're getting through the list now. Some of these we could maybe do quicker. Revenant. Anybody ever heard of Revenant? Well, this is actually a walkthrough.
I will do what I can, but I am not promising anything.
I have to believe you can convince them
to... I guess there's no commentary. This should be good.
I have no way of fighting.
So Revenant, this is...
Lord Tendrick.
This is 1999, Cinematic Studios. This is actually like 3D. I guess it's...
Try not to think too hard.
I guess it's 3D characters on like a 2D background.
The children of the chain.
And you got your little Diablo-like inventory here.
Such as yourself.
So there's a lot of talking here at the beginning that is already annoying me, so we're just gonna skip it. This game just has a lot of story. It's a ton of story here.
Cronus is our armor
Wow.
smith.
Dude, so much story. Too much story. But we need to see what the actual game looks like. Maybe the story is interesting though, if you get into it.
No problem. I think I may.
I mean, it could have entertaining parts.
What can I do?
It just depends on how much, you know, like kind of annoying talking there is versus like entertaining talking. But with stuff like that, briefer is usually better. So you can just like get to this, the good part where you go out and I like the way this looks. So this is the background still 2D? Is it pre-rendered? Definitely got an early 3D kind of look, like very like jank, weird. Is it textures? We're gonna look at Torchlight. We're getting close to Torchlight, Asian Blades. Maybe we'll look at all 3 Torchlights. I was looking at Torchlight 1 again, and I thought to myself, you know what? Maybe I don't hate the way it looks. Maybe I could try this. So, like, again, I don't know. This game is, like, riding the line between ugly and appealing with its visuals. It's, like, it's kind of hideously ugly with the way that, like, the environment looks. But yet, it's also kind of appealing, maybe? Maybe? I don't know. The atmosphere seems okay. Just running around. I kind of like the way combat looks. I don't know. I don't know. It's maybe I would try it. It's got kind of like a console look, which is appealing to me as well. Don't know if I would like it, but I would try that. All right, before we get to Torchlight, we still got a bunch more to get through. Let's move on to... I probably won't play that, to be honest. But it's a possibility. Restricted Area. So this is a Czechoslovakian game. Is this Slovakian? And this is like another sci-fi? Like sci-fi Diablo-like? If it even is a Diablo-like. So it's got a cool look right off the bat. Kind of like a Blade Runner, like early 2000s Final Fantasy VII style characters on a pre-rendered background, kind of Blade Runner kind of look. So this is what the gameplay looks like. You're running around a map. I mean, the movement. This doesn't really look that different from Diablo II. Like running around like a little big wide desert area. The way movement looks. Except you've got a shotgun and you're playing a dude in a suit. It's weird. It's weird, but it's kind of all these big dudes with hammers. You're shooting with a shotgun. I would try this. I don't know. I can't. Maybe it's terrible. But it looks interesting. I want to see the indoor areas. The indoor areas look a little bit cooler. I don't like this music. Okay. A lot of these games don't really have very good music. Like, the ones that have... Like, generally the ones that have looked the best so far have had no music and just ambiance, which seems to work best for a lot of these games. But there's a couple, like Dragonfire, where the music actually really appeals to me. Or if it's just kind of like in the background but doesn't get in the way of the ambiance too much, then it's fine. Okay, let's look at Sacred. Sacred's another one that I guess people know. There's a Sacred 1 and 2. That Revenant was another one that's like, it's kind of weird and interesting. I don't know if I would actually play it, but it's interesting to look at. Or I'm not Revenant. Well, Revenant also, but Restricted Area. Restricted Area is a really weird one that probably not that many people know. So this looks like World of Warcraft, but this is just the character select.
I am the Vampirus.
The Vampirus. Sacred. Okay. I don't like this looks unappealing, but then you get to the actual game. Look at this. This. I guess it's kind of, now that I've looked at Lineage, it's kind of a little bit similar to Lineage. So he's playing as the Vampirus, and she's got like these like weird like Morgan wings on her back, which is kind of cool. And you, oh man, you could zoom in. Wait, I want to see the zoom in screen again. So I don't know. It's got decent ambiance. Whoa, these like little wing things you have are equipment. You got your Diablo inventory there, like tons of space. But does this actually look good? Maybe I don't know. It kind of looks good. It's not pixel art, right? It's like pre-rendered visuals, isn't it? Or maybe it's a mix? Can't quite tell. Kind of weird artwork now that I'm looking at it. Reminds me of something. Huh. This Fog of War. Wasn't this like another one that we looked at earlier with the Fog of War? Yeah, I don't know. Honestly, it looks like it might be kind of boring. The look, at first I thought it looked appealing, but then I looked at it a little bit more and the visuals. What about Sacred 8? Or Sacred 2 from 2008? Sacred 2 Fallen Angel. Whoa, look, it's got an FMV cutscene intro. Is she the main character? She's got kiss makeup. That's interesting. Looks like something. Man, this music's terrible. The music in this cutscene is terrible. What is going? All right. Whoa. He was all in the book. Oh my God. Wow.
Will you strive to
I don't know. Will I? Probably not. Okay. I don't know. These graphics look gross. I don't know. Maybe it looks okay. Huh. Oh, actually, it looks kind of weird. Maybe it looks kind of good. Whoa, it's so weird and disorienting when the map rotates. I don't know what I think about this. I mean,
I understand the Seraphim. This is almost sports-like. You cannot defeat.
who am I kidding? I probably wouldn't like that. I probably wouldn't like Sacred 1 either. Who am I kidding? Let's just look at Shadow Flare. Yeah, I don't know. I'm probably not going to play that. I'm just going to take it off the list. Probably not going to play either of them. I probably won't play most of this stuff, but at least the possibility exists. Shadow Flare. Let's look at Shadow Flare. 2002. Alright. There's so many of these games. Now this definitely looks more Diablo-like. Oh, you got art for the character select at the beginning? That's cool. Oh, look at that art. That art looks pretty good. This can't be like American. This has got to be some kind of Asian game. Developed by Denyusha? Is it Japanese? Oh, this is Japanese. This is like a Japanese Diablo-like? Oh, wow. What? Hold on a second. I didn't realize that this was Japanese. I've got to make like a... I didn't realize there were any Japanese ones. Make a separate Japanese category then. The art just didn't look American. It didn't look at something in American. It's not American style of art. It's like when I saw that, I was like, oh, it's probably Korean or something. But it's Japanese. I didn't expect that. Like it's a full out. Look at the inventory. It's a full out Diablo. Like look at the inventory with like the little grid and the. Although, I mean, it's kind of weird the way this is laid out, but I guess you can see the figure of the person there. So like the weapon that's where his hand is. That's where the weapon goes. I guess the armor goes there because it's like in the middle, and then a helm would go there. I don't know why a shield would go down here. Probably boots, and I don't know what the heck this is, but actually not a bad interface. Like not bad looking. So. That's pre-rendered graphics on the character. Moving around like sort of Diablo II style. The music also doesn't sound like American. You can tell there's a different style with the music. Like it's actual melodic music playing. With like some melancholy, yeah. And you have a dog. Hey, this is basically Torchlight. This is like an alternate Torchlight. You have a dog. Or Secret of Evermore. So this is for Windows. Is this for Windows? Yeah, I guess. Microsoft Windows, yeah. This is probably really difficult to get running. I'd love to play this. I'd love to just stream this. Probably nobody else has ever streamed this before. Or very few people. But I wonder how hard it is to get something like this running. It looks kind of cool. You have a dog. It looks very unique. Oh, here's the dungeon. Whoa, the dungeon music is really different from what you hear in most of these kind of games, isn't it? Much more console RPG. I don't dislike that though. Just depends on how good it is. I'm not sure if the music in this game is actually all that good. To be honest, but I still would play that. That looks interesting. Okay. Restricted area. There's Silverfall, Earth Awakening. Now I know that this one is Russian. Silverfall. It's called Silverfall. I guess Earth Awakening was the American title, maybe? Or no, it's... Oh, I don't know. All right, Silverfall. So I think this is Russian developed. Not really sure. So what is this? This just looks like another kind of like World of Warcraft looking thing. No, I hate the way that this looks. This is the style of like World of Warcraft-y style of thing, although not even as good as World of Warcraft. Like this is a style of RPG that I just don't like the way it looks. I don't know.
She has given you many gifts.
No, I wouldn't play this. No. Those visuals are too gross for me. Let's move on. Silverfall. Sorry, Russians. All right, getting down to the end of the PC ones, but there's still Space Hack. The American section of PC ones, I should say. Although some of these have not been American, but when I threw this list together, I didn't know all the nationalities offhand. Well, I grouped the Asian ones together anyway. So, Space Hack. This is another sci-fi one.
Maximus 15's been my home for the past few months. Yep, home sweet home. I knew we were in trouble the second I saw the nebula through the biosphere's glass dome.
This is called Space Hack.
The
2005.
ship had no chance to break free.
I guess it's American
Fasten your
developed.
seatbelts, boys. We soon realized we weren't alone. We were attacked. Hordes of aliens infested the ship and killed anything that moved. Having suffered
You know what? I should just look it up as we watch these.
our units retreated to the last biosphere. We were able to stop the aliens' invasion at our gates. This was our Alamo. We're trapped, but we're still alive. Just like back on Mars. Time for me to step up to the plate. Retirement wasn't for me anyway. Hack is back.
I'm not sure who developed this or where it came from. It might be American or British, but you know what? This actually looks really ugly. Oh, look at the space Diablo inventory that it has. Look at the space Diablo. Yeah, it's got the art. I don't know if I can handle the art in this game. Although I kind of like the camera movement and music and ambiance, though. The weird space Diablo inventory that's just like a gray plate thing. It's like a plate with little slots in it. What does the actual game look like? Oh, look at the Diablo-style map with the map floating above you. It's actually it's interesting the way that looks, though. With it floating in 3D space above you. Man, it's like almost surreal. It's like trippy. What a weird-looking game. But I don't know. This is 2005, yeah. It looks like the kind of... Because, you know, that's how games are. The games haven't really... There's still all kinds of games out there, and this looks like the kind of thing that could be... Well, I don't know. Like, I get the style of the music and the presentation of this doesn't... It makes it look to me not like... I wouldn't guess it would be from 2010s. Or 2020s. It does feel 2000s. But there's tons of games that look a lot like this. In fact, the more modern versions of this look better from a technical standpoint. And they'll have like a cleaner camera, which is a blander, more boring, but cleaner camera where you can like, instead of like these pillars like blocking your view, which actually is cooler though. Like, the way this camera looks is cooler to me. And I don't know if they would have music like this. They probably wouldn't. But, you know, I don't know. There's all kinds of, like, weird amateurish stuff out there. So you never know. I kind of hate the visuals, but yet there is something kind of intriguing about that. But I probably wouldn't play it. I'm just going to take it off the list, I think. I probably wouldn't play that. And I don't know. I mean, it's... We'll forget about that one. Let's just move on. The visuals might be kind of a deal breaker. I don't know. I mean, I wouldn't hate playing that maybe. Okay, let's check out Soulbringer. Maybe Soulbringer will be cool. We're getting closer and closer to Torchlight.
Wake up, sir.
Because this is an S and that's a T. Okay, how about this game?
I've just had the strangest dream. About a man with glowing eyes.
A man with glowing eyes.
Is this it, ferryman?
Soulbringer.
Aye, sir. Madrigal.
You get brought by a ferryman. That's how the game opens up. That's a cool way to open up the game. Fantasy RPG developed by Gremlin Interactive.
Perhaps you could help. I'm looking for my uncle.
British
He goes
software
by the
house.
name of Andrus.
I know him. He's not one
Are
for
these the
visitors,
same
though.
dudes that made all those
I have news
classic
for you
Amiga
from
games?
Calaran.
I fear the weather will hold you here longer than your business, lad. Look, the river's freezing fast. I can't put out in this cold. Looks like you're stuck here, good
Gremlin. Yeah, there's a
So,
famous Amiga developer
where can I
called
find
Gremlin.
Andrus?
Is it the same
These are
Gremlin?
dangerous
I
lands,
think it
lad.
might be.
Do you have a map?
I have a map.
I'm
My
looking,
father gave it to
I'm looking at their list of
Let's have a
games and
look.
it's like gigantic. This game's got a lot of story. Okay, here's what the game looks like. Now see, the style of camera here, I like. I really like the way the camera looks in this. Like the viewpoint. This is, I don't know, immediately this looks appealing to me. Oh, they made Loaded. They made Loaded for PS1. I'm a fan of Loaded on PS1. Interesting. Made what is Hate? Hostile All-Terrain Encounter. HATE. Hostile All-Terrain Encounter. That's a good game title. They made Zool. They made Top Gear. They made the Top Gear series. Apparently. They made Gauntlet? The original one? Anyway, this looks cool. I'm not sure about the story parts. I wonder how much story this game has. Oh, here we go. Combat. What is that? The sound effects are so disturbing. Man, I just noticed the interface for this game is extremely bizarre. What the hell is this interface? What? What is this interface? What the hell is all this? It looks like somebody's gigantic alien tape cassette deck. What is this interface? This is another one of these games that has a really bizarre interface, but I prefer the one with like the alien teeth or the guts. The actual game itself looks kind of intriguing though. Man, it's got such an appealing PS1 look.
I haven't spoken with you.
I'm not sure about the story stuff. I don't know. The actual exploration, I don't know. Who's this? Look at this guy. I don't know what to pick from all this. Look at all this fine selection of wares he has. So many vaguely 3D weird clumps of things. Which one do you choose? For your, is this your backpack or is it like a mask with eyes? This screen, man, this screen. What a screen.
I doubt if the miner's left without bleeding it dry, but you never know.
Soulbringer. Somebody did a walkthrough or a long play of it.
Well, to come to me. You might find.
But lots of people say he's actually a very wealthy, arrogant noble from far away. Elric is a
Hellgate
weak...
Lunyon. It's the same makers of Diablo. So, yeah, I saw that on a list and I was trying to look up footage of it, but all I could find for Hellgate London was some kind of like FPS game. I couldn't find any kind of Diablo-like. Like this. This is what I found. I don't see any kind of Diablo-like here. Is this it? Oh, I guess this must be it. Is this a Diablo-like? This looks more like a very primitive Dark Souls-ish, like third-person action adventure exploration thing. Although just from looking at it, I don't know. I was gonna say maybe it looks cool, but I'm gonna take it back. I'm not gonna say that. Like I don't know. I almost want it. Oh, it's got the Diablo style inventory. I see. I kind of like the way it. Like, I want to say I kind of like the way the camera looks, and the ambience of the game is maybe kind of cool. I don't know. I'm probably not going to play that, though. It's interesting. Hellgate London. It's interesting. But I probably won't play that. All right. We got one more before we get to Torchlight. Throne of Darkness. This wasn't one of the Asian ones, was it? Darkness. Throne of Darkness. Anybody know Throne of Darkness? Oh, this one. It is Asian in a way. I believe this is American developed, but it's like a it's Sierra, in fact. When the hell did this come out? I need to look for a wiki for this. But it like takes place in Japan. It's like feudal Japan themed.
Shogun of Yamato.
This looks interesting.
Decadent. Inflicted with illness. Tsunayoshi, bartering his soul to a mad priest.
Look at the intro for this. Developed by Click Entertainment. Published by Sierra. Game is, look at the weird pseudo anime style action, like speedline stuff. Wow, this is Skeleton indeed. This is pretty interesting visually. Throne of Darkness. Okay, here's what the game looks like, guys. Look at this. This looks like a pretty dank Diablo-like here. Look at this.
To switch between the samurai, left-clicked on the samurai.
This game looks hilarious.
Interface, or use the space bar.
And you control multiple samurai at once?
When you are injured or need to escape, I will be able to use my magic to help you.
This is Western developed, it's not Japanese developed.
Button to switch to the daimyo interface.
See, it says in the wiki, gameplay resembles Diablo II as many of the game's developers worked on Diablo.
Teleport him back to the shrine.
Oh no, yeah. Oh no.
Castle for healing and
wait a second. You said before that Hellgate game people worked on was the same makers of Diablo as well? Hellgate London? Well, this wiki says the Throne. This game was also made by makers of Diablo, but like that could just mean like one dude who was a janitor, right?
Up and down arrow keys.
That could mean anything, right? Like it's like, oh, like the one guy who did computer graphics worked on this. Throne of Darkness. This looks kind of interesting though. And hilarious. And maybe good? Man, this whole time I had the box poking out of the back there. I should have got rid of that. I should have got rid of that a long time ago. Oh well. Bill Roper. It does ring a bell. The dude who did all the voices for Warcraft 1. Yes, my lord. Yes. Yes. Yes, my lord. Yes. Yes. Oh yeah, it rings a bell. Oh, look at this. Doesn't this look kind of... This look kind of... Oh, dude, this is a really good interface here. Like, that actually looks really nice compared to most of these games we've looked at. Like, look at how classy this looks with the... It's very Diablo. Like, Diablo II specifically. This...
I cannot carry that.
Inventory. Like, it's the exact same, almost, size of slots. Like, I guess the gloves and the... Whatever. These are boots, gloves, and then what is this? some things are different positions. But kind of nice looking, dude. It's kind of a nice looking interface. This game looks good. Hellgate was Bill Roper's project. Oh, sorry, Bill Roper. Well, I mean, that looks like a game that somebody put effort into. It doesn't look horrible. Man, even the mini-map on the top left there looks really nice. This looks cool. This looks like it was made by Diablo people. It has that kind of... I wonder if it's like, if this is all procedurally generated maps as well. Except the person playing looks like they don't know where to go and they're confused. Wonder how hard this is to play. It looks like it could be awkward to play, but that's okay. Or maybe it's not. I would definitely try this. That looks interesting. All right. It's time for the big moment you've been waiting for, Asian Waste. I don't know if anybody else has. We're going to finally take a look at Torchlight. Perhaps we'll look at all three of them. And I'm going to... I don't know. I'm going to reevaluate my opinion on this game. Because maybe... I used to think that this game looked so gross and I had no desire to play it. But you know what? I don't know. First of all, there's a couple things about this game. First of all, the soundtrack to this game is done by Matt Wellman, who did the soundtrack for Diablo I and II. So for that reason alone, this is tempting to play. You know, the art style is really not to my preference, but looking at it again, especially compared to like a lot of other stuff, what year was this? You know what? Let me look it up. You can hear that Wellman. You can hear the Matt Wellman right there. Listen to that. Very Diablo 1 type music. What year was this game? It's actually not... It's got a little bit of that, like, kind of color vomit. But it's a little bit more... It's not as vomity as some games. It's not as... The color vomit is a little bit more restrained in this, I have to say. Like, notice, for example, like, it's still got a little bit of that, like, kind of... Like, the red glowing around this guy and the yellow glowing here. And you got the blue shots. You got, like, the yellow thing. Like, blue, yellow, red. Some purple here. Like, too much color that's just random. Like, and this is not even as bad as, like, there's so many games with just, like, random colors everywhere. And it's just, especially if you combine it with a cartoony art style, it's just so disgusting looking. You hate this art style? Well, that was my first reaction to it as well. I mean, I'm not even... I definitely don't like it, but maybe I could... Also, like, look at the way the interface looks down there, too. I don't like the way that looks. The more cartoony kind of... thing down there with the controls and the little thing in the top left there. Oh, yeah, let's look at the inventory here. I mean, it doesn't look terrible. It's a different style than Diablo. I appreciate that that they tried to make this a different style from Diablo, and they got rid of the slots because that's so overdone with the grid, and they just made it like slots. That's really not a bad idea. It's not great looking, but it's not terrible. I appreciate that there's some visual variety in all these like areas. I like this really red area, kinda. 2-string budget. Yeah, that's the problem with this game is it just doesn't look. I'm overburdened. I don't know. Maybe I should try this at some point. It is just kind of gross visually. The style. Well. I'm pretty sure. I feel like that's the same. That means the same thing. You know, if you hate the style, I think that you do think it looks bad. Unless you think you can see how it looks. You just don't like the style. But this is a good example of that style. But I don't think this is necessarily a great example of any particular style. Like, it's a little bit cartoony. It's kind of got that kind of garish, cartoony color. Like, I don't know, it's not the worst, but it's not that great for its style. But maybe I don't hate it. Maybe I don't hate the way it looks. I don't know. I'm not really sure. You know, the music kind of clashes with the style, doesn't it? He's doing Diablo 1 style music, but it doesn't really go with this. Why did they decide to make it look like this? I guess it's just because it was on a shoe. The budget for this is probably much smaller than Diablo 1 and 2, right? That's probably why it looks like this is what they ended up with, because they didn't have much choice. They didn't necessarily set out to make, or maybe they did. Couldn't afford multiplayer. Well, I don't care if it has multiplayer, because we'll be playing all these in single player anyway. Battle Brothers. I've heard about the legendary battle. That going back to Macaw's stream, Macaw's friend is like super into Battle Brothers, and he gets made fun of because of that. I've looked at Battle Brothers. It has great art, you think? It's interesting how all the characters are like just like chess piece dudes. But yeah, I don't know. I don't have an opinion on it either way. I don't know if it's the kind of thing I would play. All I know is it's that one game where it's like these weird chess piece dudes where it's like everybody's like a torso. Okay, Torchlight 2. Let's see if Torchlight 2 looks any better. Torchlight 2 looks worse. First impression, Torchlight 2 looks worse. It looks grosser. What the? Does this look worse? The color vomit in this game is all over the place. This looks disgusting. The main character is less appealing. I kind of like the way the main character looked in the first game. This character, I don't know what I'm even looking at. This looks disgusting. Like, it's horrible. It looks... that's right. People did say that 2 and 3 got worse, didn't they? People did say that Torchlight 2 and 3... That's right. Everybody liked Torchlight 1. Nobody likes Torchlight 2 or 3, did they? Oh, yeah, that's right. I remember. Yeah, let's see what Torchlight 3 looks like real quick.
Really did.
Okay, it looks just like Torchlight 2. Yeah, it possibly looks even worse. Well, actually, maybe 2 is the worst looking one. But way too much color vomit on the screen. Oh my god. Like, what the heck? It's like... This is... It's just so... Like, why is this style so common? Like, I feel like there's so many games that look like this. Why is there color everywhere on the screen just randomly? Like, this looks disgusting. Does he have some kind of whirlwind power? It's interesting. Why is there whirlwinds everywhere? I don't know. Dude, I don't care about Torchlight 3. I would consider trying Torchlight 1. We don't need to worry about the other Torchlights, right? I don't think anybody else... when Torchlight got brought up before, I'm pretty sure everybody who talked about it only had negative things to say about 2 and 3. But some people do really like 1, remember it fondly. It's a way to hide low poly. Maybe that's what it is. But see, I guess that's one reason. See, there you go. That's it. Like, that's something. That's one way to hide. That's something specific stylistically that I like about the PS1 look. Because the PS1 games, they didn't do that. Like, PS1 3D, where it's just kind of like naked, like low poly. They weren't ashamed of it because that's how everything looked. So... It's like naked 3D, like naked low poly 3D. They were proud of their low poly and their like bad textures. They're proud of it. They just put them right out there. Like these games, you know, don't have the like gross textures anymore, but they're trying to hide the low poly. So it's like bloom and color everywhere. Maybe that's it. Maybe that's a style thing that like just grosses me out about a lot of these games. Let's look at Diablo 3 real quick. Diablo 3 and 4. Just to see, I feel like these games kind of have the same thing going on. Except, you know, much better looking than Torchlight 2 and 3. But... okay, here's Diablo 3. So, obviously, it's a lot nicer looking than Torchlight. Any of the Torchlights. But look at... but it's... yeah, I don't know. The colors... it's a little too... well, I don't know. What is it about this? It's not just the color. New Tristram. I really just don't like the way this looks.
Defeat the guardians within. Although they are my brothers, they will see.
It's not just the use of color. It's the 3D.
I cannot fault them for
It is sad. Yeah.
Look at this architecture. This predates the Sin War.
I don't know. There's something about the 3D look of it. It's charmless. What I want to say is that it's all the charm of the way the flat, pre-rendered look of 1 and 2 are gone, and it's replaced with this kind of, you know, I want to say, maybe it's unfair, but like almost mobile looking, World of Warcrafty, saturated, too colorful, 3D characters moving, little small characters running around in a 3D spaces that just don't, like, it doesn't look, it's just like a bunch of random shit happening, which Diablo 1 and 2 is as well, but there's no, I don't know. Sin War?
Your strength rivals that of our greatest champions.
No, I mean, you know, I'm just trying to explain why this, I mean, a lot of people obviously like this, and that's fine. I'm just trying to put into words what it is exactly that, like, repels me from this, from the visual style of this. But man, it just, I look at that and I have no desire to play it at all. I own that game, so I don't remember when I got it. No desire to play it. Diablo 4, I recall, I didn't look that good either. Is this what Diablo 4 looks like? Oh man, it looks worse. What the hell? Did it look this bad?
This must be the cairn of the elders.
It's just, I don't know, it's hard to explain, but something about, if you make Diablo full 3D, like if the graphics are rendered in full 3D, then something about the viewpoint
tread carefully
loses all of its appeal for me.
See what you can find.
It's just like little dudes running around on a map, but it's 3D. Like, why is it even this viewpoint? It's completely arbitrary. It's just trying to, just because Diablo 1 and 2 looks like this. Like, there's something strange about it. Real-time shading and lighting. I don't know. I mean, not necessarily. But I mean, these games don't have realistic lighting at all. If it was realistic lighting, I wonder if that maybe it would look kind of cool. God, this looks worse than 3. The interface at the bottom looks terrible. Like that, the interface for 3 looked better than that.
I thought I did.
It's just awful.
It was Laura's.
Is this really what Diablo 4 looks like? It's so bad looking. No, dude, it's like whatever. It just looks generic. I want to say it looks generic. I don't know. You know, I don't know if I'm being unfair, but it's just there's no appeal. The constant flux of depth and shading. Yeah, something like that. It's not. Yeah, I don't know. It's a combination of things like the style, the lighting, the use of color, the interface. Oh man, it looks worse than 3. I didn't realize that it looked worse than 3. All right, let's move on. I got a couple more of these I want to look at. Just like a few more. Okay, so we've looked at all the American ones that I want to look at. Let's look at some Chinese ones. So Blade and Sword. This is a Chinese Diablo-like. We're getting back to stuff that I'm interested in, that I actually like, I think. So you've played all 4 of them, huh, Asian Waste? 3 is the color vomit. Honestly, looking at it again, I hesitated to say that it was color. The colors. Yeah, there's something weird with Diablo 3 with the way that Diablo 3 uses color. Oh man, look at that. This game, look, it had a waypoint. Look, there's a waypoint, Diablo 2 style. All right, so this is Blade and Sword. Anyway, I don't know. Let me get back to that in a second. So this is a Chinese Diablo-like from 2002, Blade and Sword. It definitely looks very Diablo 2, but it's got that Chinese aesthetic. Thanks, silly putty. I'm not as eloquent as he is. I wish I was. Eloquency is not my forte. Your roommate played this all the time? Oh, really? So this looks cool. This looks appealing. It's got the look at this. It's got the yin yang, health and mana orb down there at the bottom left. Wow, you know this game, dude. That's awesome. The character. I suppose this is probably pre-rendered with the characters. The character graphics look kind of awesome. Visually, this game looks really good, I think. I like the music. I like that it's kind of Diablo-ish, but more of a Chinese style. This looks really cool. Soft Star? Really? Oh, man. Maybe we got to get your roommate on the stream, Asian Waste. What happened to him? Look how... Dude, this... Have you played this at all? This looks kind of sick. Interesting how all the enemy health bars appear at the top left, or the top middle there. Like multiple of them at once. This looks awesome. Oh, look, there's horsemen. Are those horsemen? Or are they just wearing horse heads? They look like horsemen. You fight horsemen. Oh, the music here is awesome. Wadang Village. Oh, that's his town portal or something? Shopkeeper Guo. Pronounced Guo, right? I learned a little tiny bit of Chinese recently. Wadang Village. You just go over his shoulder a bunch? Hey, that's more than I did. I'm jealous. So maybe you can get him to like help me learn how to play these games. There's a second one of these. There's at least 2 of them. Curious about, is the second one on here? Blade and Sword 2, Ancient Legends. All right, here's the second one. It looks a lot like the first one. Maybe it's the same engine. Oh, he's got some kind of cool moves now. The way he runs around with his sword looks really sick as well. Oh, dude, the super move looks awesome. I'd like to play this. I would like to play this one. This is high priority. Like, this looks really cool. Look at that special move. Wow, this looks awesome. It looks so good. Anyway, you know, what struck me, I was going to say this. What struck me about Diablo 3, when we were looking at the video of Diablo 3, it wasn't so much that it was color. Oh my god, look at all the stuff on the ground. The ground is just littered with corpses and money. And then he just like runs over it and like, he just gobbles it all up. Dude, that's awesome. Diablo 3, it didn't so much look color vomity. What was weird about Diablo 3 is it was like every area was a color. It was like, here's the yellow area. It was like there was like a color filter over every area. So there's like a yellow area, then there's a green area, then there's a blue area, there's a red area. And it's just kind of strange. It was like they put a filter over each area with a color. Did anybody else notice that, or was that just me? All right, so that's Blade and Sword. Not Blade and Soul, the Korean MMORPG, but Blade and Sword. Then there's Gate of Hell. Let's see. Gate of Hell. This might be... All right. Gate of Hell, I think, doesn't have any video on YouTube. So we have to... This is one of the two that we have to go to our friend... Speaking of our friend, the bird, in order to see footage of this, we're going to just have to look at Macaw's playthrough. Because I don't know where else to find it.
Powers are just like...
But this is Gate of Hell. Also, really early stream of his because he doesn't have. This is like a stream. This is a Macaw stream from like 7 or 8 years ago.
Length hell adventure so far.
He has no camera.
We're just getting powerful stuff so quick.
So it says marketed as a horror RPG, 1999. Occult government conspiracy originating in hell. So this looks. I don't know where you could possibly find this game. Like Macaw has this in a box, and played it from his box copy, but like. I don't know where you would get this, and even if I had it, who knows if I could get it to run. I guess I would need to get a Japanese Windows, like virtual Windows machine if I wanted to, because apparently like Japanese Windows machine can like play.
We're killing some girl.
Every other region. It's down to $7. Zwan Yuan Sword Mist Beyond the Mountains. It's on Steam. We'll take that in a second, because this. So yeah, this is Gate of Hell. It looks really cool. Oh, dude, look at the Diablo. Look how cool the screen is for the inventory. It looks so cool.
That is like double what this dude's got. 10, I mean.
Yeah, it looks amazing. Really, really visually appealing game here.
No, guy.
I think it's pixel art too. It's all pixel art. It's not pre-rendered. I think. So that looks awesome. I probably never will be able to play that. Let me look at the game, the Asian Waste. Linked here. If it'll let me. It's not letting. I can't even. What? It won't even let me open it. I can't even. Oh, okay. It just opened 3 windows at once. Okay, wait. It was just delayed. Is this a Taiwanese RPG? Oh, this looks awesome. Look at this. Look at that scanned in art with the artifacting around it. So there's like pre-rendered backgrounds with like sprite-based characters running over it. Look at the like charming yet amateurish portraits. So it's like Star Ocean 2 style portrait. Little characters running on top of a pre-rendered oh, look at the battles. Wow. It looks cool. The battle screen looked kind of sick. Oh, I gotta put this on my wish list. Art looks really good. I gotta stream this. Oh, you look at the crab dude you fight. Another thing that I love visually is that Star Ocean 2 style or Xenogears. That style of like either 3D backgrounds or like basic 3D backgrounds or pre-rendered backgrounds with characters running on top of it. I guess Star Ocean 2 is like a combination, I think, of pre-rendered and 3D backgrounds with little sprites running over it. And then Xenogears has like the full 3D backgrounds with the sprites running over it. I love that PS1 style, that combination of sprites and 3D. Like it has to be done a certain way and done well. But this looks really neat. I have to get this. I'm gonna add. Oh, I have to. Okay, wait a second. Let me I'll make a note to myself I'm gonna add that to my. I can get that on Steam and just play it. Is this on American Steam? I can get this and just play it. What is it called? Zwan Sword, Mist Beyond the Mountains. All right, maybe you can give me some more recommendations sometime. I think I might need to play some Taiwanese RPGs. Lack of direction. He's like Ryoga from Ranma. That is pretty interesting. Okay. Let's go back to, let's look at the other Chinese Diablo-likes that I have written down here. So then there's Prince of Qin, or I don't know, how would this be pronounced in Chinese? Prince of Qin? No, Qin? Kun? No, it's the I think it's like So Kun, right? Prince of Kun, I think. Prince of Kun? Does anybody know? 2002. Another early 2000s. I guess there's a bunch of these early 2000s Chinese Diablo-likes. Translated. That's insane. Asian Waste, are you gonna play it? I might play it. That looks super cool, appealing. I might have to play that. I want to stream that. Seriously. You just bought it? I'm gonna buy it too. I might have to stream that. So here we have Prince of Kun.
Who is hiding there? Come out now.
This is actually in English.
Traitor Fusu, according to the
this has a
Imperial
translation
order,
apparently.
You must ordered to commit suicide. Unexpectedly, you dared to disobey. Agree now to submit.
Let me look up a
Otherwise,
wiki
we'll
for this
act
game.
Ourselves. I did not disobey. I just want to go to the capital to see my father and ask him to make everything clear. You have already seen the result of being in my way. You'd better not invite death. I
like the look of this one,
like
too.
That, but you are still so overbearing. Today, I'd like to see how hard your tongue is. Don't force me.
I wonder if they pronounced the Chinese names correctly in this. I'm guessing. Oh, the Diablo II sound effect
Alas,
there.
He's killed.
That's the sound effect when you drop an item on the ground.
Don't kill us!
So far, the storyline in this game is pulling me in more than any of the other Diablo-likes. Like, this is the one that's pulling me in the most. It's like, oh, I'm like,
At ease.
I'm way
I
more
won't
invested
kill
in this than like anything else so far.
You? You're Fusu, the Crown Prince? Good heavens. What on earth is the matter? Why are these soldiers after you?
How do you know me?
The
I
accents.
usually deliver food supplies to your barracks.
Okay. But then again, I
long
don't have
time.
time to like just sit here and
Don't
watch
even
this. So
know.
let's just. Wow, this game's got a lot of dialogue. Damn. All right, let's see what the game looks like. It looks like that. It looks like. It doesn't look like a Diablo 1 style exactly. It's kind of more of a hybrid between Diablo 1 and 2. The characters got little circles around them as if it's like an RTS engine or something. I guess maybe this is like an RTS kind of Diablo hybrid. Because it looks like you're controlling multiple characters. But it looks cool. It's a cool style. I like the visuals in this game. Infinity Engine does it. So the story isn't all fully voiced. There's a lot that's like just simply text, but that's okay. The music's pretty cool. Prince of Kun, I guess it's called, or Keen or Kun, whatever. Does it say how to pronounce it in here? Oh, the Chinese name is Kun Shang. I believe it's pronounced Kun Shang. Kun Shang. I think I'm pronouncing it right. Oh wait, it's upwards eye. Upwards eye is Kun? Just like that, Kun, I think? Or is it, maybe it's Keen. Q-I-N with an upwards eye. Do you guys know about Chinese language? You know how there's like 4 different ways to pronounce every vowel? There's like up, down, drawn out, and then brief. So it's like, there's like shang, 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 and oh, there's rounded, up, down, up, and down, like shang, shang. Do you guys know about that? The pronunciation is so hard in Chinese. It's so difficult. I find Chinese comes a lot more, Japanese comes a lot more naturally to me than Chinese, but Chinese is very interesting though. Listen to this fun Chinese. Does it make you feel all happy inside in Chinese? It does. I think I'm more Japanese on the inside than Chinese, but maybe I could learn to be a little bit Chinese. So I don't know, this game's got a really neat ambience. The graphics look cool. This looks pretty cool as well. Apparently there's an English version of the game. Developed by Object Software and published by Strategy First. Yeah, it was actually published in America. And then the final Chinese one we're going to check out is Seal of Evil. We also have a really cool looking Korean one to look at. And a couple Taiwanese ones as well. It probably isn't going to become the world language. It's an interesting language, you know. Hey. I don't know. I don't know if we need a world language. But if we have to have a world language, I'm going to vote for Japanese. Listen to the music for this game. So this is Seal of Evil. Man, for a game called Seal of Evil, the music is really happy. Darkspore, what's that? Let's just stick to Diablo-likes for now. That game looked really cool, but we got to stick to Diablo-likes. The portraits in the top left are really nice looking. They're small, but they're really good looking. So this, you know, it's got a cool look to it. The art is really nice. The music is odd, honestly. Like, it's way too happy, but maybe that's kind of refreshing for a Diablo-like to have that for a change. Oh, dude, look at the interface on the bottom. Oh my God. The interface looks amazing. Look at the interface. Like the health and mana meters are these like horns. Look how good it looks. And then your face art is in the middle. And there's like this wooden gate that's around. It looks amazing. This game looks incredible. Like, this is what I was saying. I was trying to say this before. Like, I wasn't, you know, just based on the stuff I'd seen, I hadn't done a lot of research, but the impression I had was that, like, some of the coolest looking ones were like the Chinese or Korean ones. Do you see what I mean? Look how good this looks. It's just so beautiful looking. Look how good it looks. I want to play some of these Chinese Diablo-likes. Like, that is very appealing. A lot of these have been appealing. Let's move on to, there's a couple Korean ones I want to look at. A couple Korean ones, a couple Taiwanese ones, and then there's a couple of console ones. There's one console one in particular I mentioned before that I really want to play. Japanese developed. And that probably will be the one that I play next whenever I get around to it. But I don't know when that'll be because I got a lot of Famicom games I want to play, and I'm going to be probably playing soon. Where's my list? I need to play very soon Shiren the Wanderer, which is not a rogue. That's not a Diablo-like. That's more of a Japanese roguelike. But I need to play it. I need to play Shiren the Wanderer. I got some other games I want to play. But playing some of these games would be really cool, though. So this is Dispel. This stat screen is kind of really gross looking, but the actual game here, if I recall correctly, is amazing looking. So check out... Wait, is this it? Maybe I'm thinking of something else. Oh, this does look cool. You know, okay, I was thinking of something different, but this does look cool too. Is this even a Diablo-like though? Dispel. Wait a second. This is not... Hold on a second. No. This isn't even the right Dispel. Sorry. That did look kind of cool, but this is the game I was thinking of. Okay, this is Dispel. So this... And it looks like we have a Russian long play here. Is there a non-commentary version of Dispel? There's a speed run of the game. Let's check out the speed run. So this is Korean. This is a Korean Diablo-like. It's called Dispel. It's got a pretty cool look. I feel like it looks more Diablo 1 than 2. This is one of the ones that feels more like Diablo 1, although you are, like, in this area here, you're running around in, like, a big open area as if it were Diablo 2, although it looks a little bit more like Ultima or something. But notice how you walk in only 8 directions, like Diablo 1. Well, Diablo 1 is 4 directions, but the limited movement, tile-based. Is it tile-based? Where's the dungeons? I think it's tile-based. That reminds me more of Diablo 1. What is this music? Wow. So like, this is here we have a dungeon with like goat men.
O, nie tu, źle poszedłem.
So you have, it's a Korean Diablo-like played by Russians. Darkspore is a Diablo-like. It's by Maxis. World language is friendship. You're right, Skittles. You're right. Darkspore? Do you know who made... So that's American develops? Maxis? Okay. Or Darkspore? We could check that out. Skittles, what do you think about all these games? There's so many Diablo-likes. And there's a lot more than just this, but I'm trying to stick to the ones, like the older school ones that appeal more to me, generally. So, you know, I don't know. It doesn't... Actually... It doesn't... I've heard... I don't know. I feel like I've heard good things about this game. Like, it's actually really cool. Like, it doesn't... Like, at first glance, it doesn't look as amazing as some of these others. But I've heard that this game is really cool and fun to play or something. I don't know. That's Dispel, Korean. All right, let's check out... Let's check out the one Asian Waste said. Darkspore? Darkspore? Not spore. Is all one word? Wait, is this it? You like that I like them? Hey, thanks, Skittles. I like that you like that I like them. It's a spin-off of The Spore? Is this it? Oh. Huh. Huh. I see. Well, this is interesting looking. I don't know how I feel about the visuals of this game. They're kind of cool, but kind of gross at the same time. Kind of interesting ambiance, though. Alright, Skittles. I'm going to head to bed soon, too, but I got to finish looking at all these Diablo-like Skittles. We've got a job to do. We've got to complete it. But I hope you get a good night's rest, Skittles. And dream of ambiance. Well, I mean, this does look different and interesting. I will give it that. I don't know if I find it... I'm not sure if I find it appealing or not. It looks different and interesting. Let's look at the Fate. The Fate, another Korean Diablo-like. So that was Darkspore. It's Vapor now. It's off the market. I see. Maybe, you never know. It might be somewhere. Okay, not Fate. Not this. I don't know what this is. This. The one that looks like it's Diablo. Not Fate. The Fate. The Fate. What is Fate? I don't know what Fate is. Alright, look at this. Very Diablo 1 music here. So this is another Korean Diablo-like. Honestly, it looks kind of really weird. But this is a very short... Oh, this is an hour-long video? I like the dungeon graphics. It looks good. It looks very Diablo 2 with the movement. Very Diablo 2. But it's got the Tristram music here. It looks intriguing. The interface here is okay. It's not bad looking. Like, honestly, the game visually looks pretty good. Like, in terms of like the use of color, it's fine. Like, good use of color. It does not look... It doesn't look oversaturated. It doesn't look vomity. Like, good interface at the bottom. Not the most amazing, but like pretty good. The game seems a bit sparse and empty, but that could be good for the game's atmosphere. Like, I wonder... Like, we haven't even seen any combat. Like, we haven't seen any combat. I'm wondering what the combat... Oh, here we go. He's got a sword now. Very Diablo 2 sounding music here. The music's like okay. I'm wondering if they like took clips of the music from Diablo and then just like mixed them or something. That's what it kind of sounded like with that Tristram style town theme. It sounded like they took a piece of the Tristram theme and like remix it or something. So it's, I don't know, it's interesting. I think Dispel looks a bit better than that. All right, we already looked at the Japanese one that I know, Shadow Flare. There's another Japanese one on console, if you count it, which we looked at last time, but we'll look at it again. But first, we'll look at the ones I have down for Taiwan, which is, there's one, and for this we need to go to, this does also not have video on YouTube. So we have to go to our friend Macaw, and we have to look at a second of his videos, because his video of this game is the only one that I know of on the internet. And we're just going to look at it because it's just kind of interesting. It's a Taiwanese Diablo-like called Three Kingdoms Biography of Zhao Yun.
You level up so quickly.
And probably there's a bunch of Taiwanese Diablo-likes, but this is the only one. I'm sure he probably knows a bunch of them. But like, look, you get a horse in this one.
30 more enemy types.
You know this one too? This one is a soft star? Oh, it wouldn't... It's not on Steam, is it?
Dude, look at that text thing on the side.
Uh-oh. The texture on his... The texture on his horse went bad. I like the music. I like that you get a horse. There's not that many Diablo-likes where you get to ride a horse around. And you got like pre-rendered graphics for you and your horse, and you
but it's not much. Oh wait, now it's doing 125.
This is a 2001. So many of these games from the Asian countries are like right in between 2000 and 2002.
Oh, because he was a boss. That was one of the quests. Fans, I'll just keep my helmet.
There was like a Chinese zombie there.
The boots, 932 plus 10.
Kind of a cool looking, like very, very Diablo 2 inventory. But the actual look of the armors is pretty appealing though. No, those arrows look
these boots are
exactly like the Diablo graphic of the arrows. But still, oh man, that's, wait, dude, like that spear, the spear looks exactly like a Diablo. Some of these look like retouched sprites of Diablo. Of like Diablo armor, like this spear. There's like that's like an exact spear from Diablo 2.
The boots 932 plus
I'm pretty
10
sure.
to maximum magic. My boots.
But the armor graphics look cool though. I know the boots look like.
Okay, these boots are.
They remind me of something from Diablo 2 as well.
So.
The graphics look really good, though. Like the portraits look nice. The pre-rendered characters look cool. Examina? Exanima? No. What was that? A Diablo-like? What was Exanima? No, I'm going through like a gigantic list of Diablo-likes, and we're checking them all out in turn. Just various Diablo-likes. What Exanima? What is that? Is that Diablo-like? What is that? Somebody mentioned that before. Season 10. Exanima is a fantastic and one of the most original RPGs on Steam. Wow. Is this a more modern one? Maybe I wouldn't like it. I don't know. It looks more modern. But what is this intro? It's kind of cool, maybe. Psychics. Well, this is interesting. I kind of like the camera in this game and the visuals. This is so. Let's see. Let's go ahead a little bit. Is it like a Tristamy kind of music there? Oh, no, it's not. Half the challenge is the basic game controls? Really? It looks kind of cool, to be honest. You seen this? It does actually look kind of cool. Is there actually combat in it? It's a gimmick physics game. Oh, really? Oh, okay. Well, I like the look of it, actually. It does look cool. It's got a cool look. Xanima. What's the gimmick? It looks like he's just moving the mouse. Precise mouse movements? Ah, it's interesting. That's interesting. I might play this. I would give this a try. Yeah, I know that game. Well, I'd be willing to try that. Exanima, huh? Maybe I'll put that on my list. Exanima. I might put that on my list. Let me load up. And before I do that, let me find video of the next game I wanted to look at. Well, there's only 2 games left. The console ones. Champions of Norath. Yes, 2. It only took me 10 hours to master basic combat. Or what is that other game, Getting Over It? Like that? Learning the controls in that game. Should play that one of these days. What?
Character feels about not having
No,
any
no,
magic
that's
power left or mana.
That's not what we want. We just want to see gameplay. Champions of Norath. I guess it's a Diablo-like. That's definitely Diablo-style inventory there. For PS2. Here you go. You guys, what do you think about this one? Exanima. I actually thought that looked pretty interesting. I'm gonna... Oh, maybe I'll put it on my Steam wish list. And then what was the other one that Asian Waste had right in the browser window? Exanima, the one that Asian Waste gave me, and then Exanima. Those two. I gotta. Is it on Steam? Exanima? Oh, Baldur's Gate Dark Alliance. I see. Yeah, so that's not the kind of thing. I don't know why that. I don't know how that got on my list. But you know what? I still need to play. I still need to play either Baldur's Gate Dark Alliance or that Gauntlet game before I play something like this. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know about this one. How about Nox? Yeah, we already looked at Nox. Nox looks pretty cool and interesting with the shadows thing and the viewpoint. Nox looks pretty cool. I might try Nox. That's one that I would like to try. All right. This is the last one, which is good because it's like after 2 a.m. now. We've been doing this for a while. This is the grand finale. I've talked about this before, that this is the one that I want to play the most. And we were looking at video of it before, but let's look at it again. Because I'm excited to play this.
Hey guys, I'm the Average Gamer. So today we're playing Record of Lodoss War. This is on a Dreamcast emulator called Red Dream. And I played this game on my profile.
This looks good. This looks good. This looks fun. Lara Croft and Guardian of Light. Yeah. That is a stretch. I could see myself maybe trying that one of these days. I could see myself trying that. But I think I'd rather just play or replay more of the classic Tomb Raiders. I still need to replay Tomb Raiders 2 through 5. We played Tomb Raider 1 on the Saturn. It was super fun. It would be a replay of 2 through 4. 5 I've never played. And then Angel of Darkness I want to play as well. I have no interest in ever playing the PS2 ones, or PS2, PS3. The Crystal Dynamics ones, Legends, Anniversary, Underworld, no interest in those. I've played Legends and Anniversary. I don't need to play them again. And those are the only Tomb Raider games. They have never made any others. Too bad. Minecraft? I've streamed Minecraft before. I probably will again one of these days. I like Minecraft. I might be joking, but I actually do like Minecraft. You know, I have pretty diverse tastes. By what some people think. In fact, I've played Minecraft recently. Like, my 8-year-old nephew, like, keeps bringing me back to Minecraft because he always wants to play it. Although the other day he was playing Cuphead. He was doing a better job of not getting frustrated. He even beat a boss in Cuphead. He beat the garden boss, so that was pretty cool. But then he got stuck on the first run and gun. He just couldn't quite finish it. Yeah, we looked at the Sacred series. Let me see. Sacred. I don't think The Sacred series, I don't think I found them very appealing. I took them off my list. Titan Quest is one of these like modern ones that I just don't like the way it looks. I don't like the way it looks, so I'm not going to play Titan Quest. Here's some games I'm not going to play, just so you know, before you start recommending all the ones that people always recommend. I'm not going to play Titan's Quest. I'm not going to play Grim Dawn. I'm not going to play Divinity Original Sin. I'm not going to play... What's the other one? Titan Quest, Grim Dawn, Divinity... And whichever the other popular... Oh, Path of Exile. I'm not going to play Path of Exile. Nope. I'm not going to play any of those. Oh, that's more of a turn-based RPG? I'm still not going to play it. Is it? Oh, really? Dude, how about this game, though? This looks good. It's kind of... I mean, this one might be... It's kind of Diablo-like. It's more of just like a straight-up like action RPG. But... It's got a little bit of that Diablo kind of. Anyway, it's close enough. I want to play it in any case. It's got really good music. This game's got really good music. Oh, especially this music. This music is dude, the blacksmith music. The blacksmith music is so good in this game. It's so good. Listen to this music. Do, 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 do. This is good. This is good, dude. I want to play this. I want to play this damn game. Hey, Ashi, love, you've been lurking, huh? Dude, the music is so good. It almost sounds like Final Fantasy Tactics music. You know? It actually really does. It sounds like Final Fantasy. I wonder if this is by, what's his name? Sakimoto, who did Final Fantasy Tactics? Hashimoto? Whatever his name is. I wonder if it's the same dude, because man, it's... No? Doesn't it sound like... Oh, Saga Frontier? It's the same quality as Final Fantasy Tactics music, though. Oh, this is my favorite part. Dun-dun-dun-dun, dun-dun-dun. Dude, what a nice flair there. Like, a piece of... musical flair. Oh man, that's so good. That song is so good. It's so good. I don't even care what this game is. I would play it just because this song is in the game. But the game looks really fun though. And apparently, like, I didn't realize, but later on, like, Deedlit and Parn and some of the other characters show up and like play with you. Like they get in your party. So I don't know, it looks like it could be really fun. Some people probably find these graphics really gross, but this is the kind of early 3D graphics that I love. So we got to play that. These are all games we have to play. There's so many games. There's so many games we have to play. But before I get to any of that, I got to play... as I was saying... As I said before, I have to play... What was it again? I just can't remember the name. Shiren the Wanderer. I don't know why I just habitually forget the name of this game. But like every single time I can't remember it. Why can't I remember the name Shiren the Wanderer? You had to play that. And I got so much stuff I want to play. We had to finish classic PC game time though. We have to play Wolfenstein 3D. And Doom 1 and 2. And then whatever else we have time for this month, maybe we'll check out Duke Nukem 3D. Maybe I'll check out Wolfenstein 2D, or the original Wolfenstein, or the original Duke Nukem, or maybe I'll play some Lollipop, or Carandia. There's so many classic PC games I could play. There's just so many games. Strife. I know what Strife is, so probably not that one. But there's just, oh, it's a Doom-like? Yeah, I might want to try to get into some Doom-likes. I could play, what is that one? Rise of the Triad. You could play Rise of the Triad sometime. There's just so many games. There's so many games. But for right now, we're gonna raid. Who are we gonna raid, guys? Well, since Final Fantasy Tactics was mentioned, maybe we should raid Aquas for a change, who is doing a first playthrough of Final Fantasy Tactics. Like, that's pretty cool. I haven't rated him too much. So we're going to do that, and thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed this little display of many Diablo likes. It was interesting to go through. I've been wanting to just like put a list together and like just make a list of ones that I wanted to play. And it was pretty fun for me to go through and just like look at all of them. So I hope that you guys felt the same. But yeah, you too, Horrible Hog. I'll catch all you guys in the next stream, and we'll be playing Wolfenstein 3D. So look forward to it. Hope you guys have a good one. Take care. Good night.